Okay, let's do it. I think everything's running right. I'm gonna hope so. Night streams. Here we go. This is gonna be a weird change of pace for me. It's been a long time since I've done a night stream, specifically. This used to be what I did, like, all the time, just because that's the only time I could with my schedule. And also, like, yeah, it's mostly schedule. Things are different now, though. Okay, we're big sword boys. I remember that. We were in... We have an undead bone shard to burn? Yeah, we do. I don't know why I remembered that. Oh, we had two. Okay, I was gonna say there's no way we had three. Um yeah, I need to look more around here. Yeah, new change of pace, new time. I'm gonna try out night streaming this week. There are a lot of reasons why I'm making the change, which I can talk about later if people are so inclined, but for now, enjoy it. I think I tried going down. I don't think going up just led to a dead end here. Visions of secret prisoner ahead. Well, Endor, good to see you. Enjoy the Buster Sword swing. I'm planning on it. Keep pointing up as if it's a place I can get to from here. Yeah, we'll see how much Buster Sword swinging I really do tonight. Or if we get a bigger Buster Sword, which, let's be real, would be even better. There was just an item there earlier. Hope you enjoy the slightly different layout, the slightly different overlay for things. I hope you enjoy the night stream time. Hopefully that'll be fun for people. I think it's going to be a very... Stream has the potential now to change very different in terms of tone. Just because instead of being like the meat of my day during the day, it's now the end of my day. I have no idea what my energy is going to be like. I have no idea what, chat's energy is going to be like. I have no idea if more people will want to tune in because it's night and everyone else's day is winding down. I have no idea what to expect from this. But just trying something new that I can do semi-reliably. We couldn't get through here. Yeah, I don't like that you're here. I don't like that. Can I not hit you? No, you're actually very safe. Oh shit. I can tell you I'm winding down, but it's good to try new things. Yeah, for sure. I'm usually winding down now too. I like end my work days as soon as I'm done with dinner. So normally this is time I'd be taking for myself, but I figure I don't need this much free time and I want to be able to actually keep a schedule and stream regularly again. So I'm going to do it. I put in some effort last night and this morning to try and polish things up throughout the channel, including slightly different overlay. And the only reason I made it really was to try and maximize screen space. The screen is a bit bigger, camera's a bit bigger. There's more vertical space for chat up there. So more chats can be stored if need be. I'm gonna look into getting an auto captioning thing that can fill in this white space next to me. There. Just in case hard of hearing people or just people in general want to use it. I'm trying to think of where I can actually go from here. Did we ever try... I think we tried the Crystal Lizard path, which just leaves the main church, I think. Heavens are fun, lots of mistakes to laugh at. It's true. It's true. At the very least, they'll be good for a laugh. Hopefully, they are beneficial to people in general. I also pulled out an old lamp. I tried to do this a long time ago, but it didn't really work out. But I took a lamp from my bedroom and set it up behind my second monitor where my camera is. So now I'm actually lit a lot better and you can see my face better. Trying to up production quality as best I can, essentially. Let's see what else is new. I updated my schedule. My schedule is now like a thing and exists. You can read it on Twitch. It's on Discord. I updated and deleted some old chat commands. Those are all still listed on the channel panel section down below. The main addition, which I think you'll appreciate, Willendor, is now there is a link to the Excel spreadsheet where I keep track of all of the Pokemon I've used before. So if you have any interest from a Pokemon I've used and haven't used, you can view that. Production quality is super important. Oh, I'm super dead. Again, death by reading. Reading kills, folks. Yeah, it's a confusing space. It's hard to know sometimes where to go with Souls games, like where they want you to go. It's kind of just exploring until you find the path, which I don't necessarily mind. Wait, is that a useful message, do we think? Probably not. Great, yeah. Oh, wait. I might know this. One of these might be an NPC. Can't remember. Yeah, changes all around that hopefully will be good in the long term. Time will tell. Discovered that as big as I'll talk about using new mons, I tend to use my favorites over and over. I get that. I've been making a very deliberate effort for the past year, really, all throughout 2020, to use specifically new ones. I played a lot of Pokemon last year. And whenever I play, I like to use Pokemon I've never used before, just for the sake of shaking things up. I'm only like a fourth of the way through the entire roster, so I have a long way to go before I can, like, I would really feel comfortable, like, using some favorites over again. Once I get to the point where I've used a lot of Pokemon, and it's just kind of like some stragglers left I don't necessarily want to use, I'll kind of mix and match them with favorites, I think. Whether they're like long-term favorites or just favorites that I found in my experimentation. Whatever works. I think so too. Sorry, I need to keep remembering to read chat. It's a good way to go. I think so as well. That's why I'm doing it. The idea, fuck, I forget about the follow-up every time. The goal with the spreadsheet is to keep track of that stuff for me and like feel a good sense of progression. I need more endurance still. Okay, you can dodge out of that. That's respectable. Yeah. Okay, that's actually a good strategy. And we hope to use new stuff in your Let's Go playthrough. True, which was part of what started that for me. My hope for the Let's Go playthrough was for me to use new Pokemon I'd ever used before. And ones specifically that were out of my comfort zone. Like different typings of Pokemon that I like wasn't really a fan of. And you guys delivered on that. That was a fun team. I really liked that team. Who would have thought though to use Persian? Persian was great. I'm glad it made it after all that. We almost lost Persian just because of Eevee, and then we decided Eevee was too buff. Which I was aware of from the get-go. Eevee was like my lifeline. That's how it was in my casual playthrough as well. But yeah, Persian was great. I love Persian. I started replaying Ultra Sun this past year, but never finished it, and I really want to use Alolan Persian, except I hate the way it looks. I don't mind that it's chubby, but it's not like... It doesn't feel like it's part of a design or part of a form. It just looks like a regular body and then a circle at the end, and I don't like it. It's just not pleasant to look at. One of the math early, but other people didn't agree. Yeah, I remember looking back on the Discord channel and seeing that. After it was all said and done, I looked back and like looked at what kind of conversations went down. And yeah. People had different ideas. I'm glad Krabby got through though. My friend made sure that Krabby like got onto the list, which is cool. Golden Persian's face is stupid. Yeah, it's just not great. Which is a shame because I think the typing is cool. Dark isn't a type I use very often. Arbok too. Arbok was great. I loved Arbok. Poison's a fun type when I use it. I just don't really use it And the problem too with replaying Pokemon games is like part of replaying them is deciding which gen you really want to go through. And early Pokemon gens, like you sacrifice a lot of quality of life changes in the later games. One of those quality of life changes is, in my opinion, is that the newer gens, Poison is like a more useful type because it has like actual attacks. As opposed to early generations where Poison is more of a waiting game, just in across the board. Which is not how I like to play. Doesn't feel like I can actually do anything. I'm just like... It's not even like a tricky type. It's just like... You're kind of just waiting for things to happen. You're like setting up traps. Useful for competitive, I assume, but not for me. I feel like the snake Pokemon don't get enough love in this series. Yeah. I kind of agree. I'm trying to remember how many snakes there really are. I love Serperior. Serperior is like one of my favorite starter lines in general. And this is just the beginning. Where do I... Oh, you followed me. That explains a lot, actually. Love Serperior. I like... What's it called? I like Seviper in Theory. But whenever I am like, oh, I should use Seviper. Same with Zangoose. I love Zangoose. It's one of the normal type Pokemon. Like, one of the few normal types I genuinely really like. Except its moveset is awful. So I never use it. And Seviper is the same way. Like, I played Emeralds all the way through for the first time last year, and was like, oh, I should use Seviper, and then I didn't. Because its moveset was shit. Also, I don't think Seviper is in Emerald. I think Zangoose and Seviper both aren't in Emerald, which is really dumb to me. Yoshi, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. How you doing? I always try to have a Poison and Dark type Pokemon on my teams. One of my friends is like that. He always goes for... His favorites are Dark, Ghost, and Fairy, which are very fun types. He also likes Poison, usually. And those are really the types I don't end up using a lot. They're kind of more tricky. You gotta really be confident in what you're doing. Crocodile and Drapion are two of my favorites. Drapion's great. I used it. Did I use it? Never mind, I haven't used Drapion. I was thinking of Scolipede. I really like Drapion. I haven't used it yet, though. Maybe I'll use it if Gen 4 remix happen. Take it, the white section at the bottom is the part of the overlay you want to fill. Yeah, I've had this issue in all of my overlay variants. It's just like a blank space, because I can't take up the entire screen with like gameplay. Otherwise, there's no real camera space, and I don't want to put my camera over the gameplay. I just don't. So yeah, I kind of have to find something to do. I was saying earlier, one thing I might do is find an auto captioner, and then have automatic captioning at the bottom of every stream that people can like enable, turn on or off, which I think would be nice, and that could help fill out space. Give it at least some kind of use. Other than that, it's just like the alert box is there when it does go off. Are you both? I'm good, thanks for asking. Oh, I never went down here. I came here and then never followed up. Never followed through. Yeah, I'm good, thanks for asking. Excited to try out night streaming. Use Drapion, it's so good. I know he is. People love Drapion, and I love the design. I just haven't gotten around to using him yet. Bug and Poison are not types I use a lot. And my team for Platinum was actually really full. I got to live out a lot of like childhood dreams of mine with my Platinum team recently. I'm almost sad I didn't finish that game, except for the grindiness. He's on my team in Ultra Sun. I forgot he was in that game. Wary of up, that's concerning. Can I get up there in some way? That'd be nice. Web captioner would be my suggestion. Oh, yep, beat you to it. Sorry. I've seen a few streamers go with them recently, and it's a nice idea, not only for just like as a means of filling space, but also for accessibility, and so I'd love to look into that. I just didn't have time between last night and this morning. Literally last night, I made the decision to try night streaming, and then made a bunch of updates to overlay and chat commands and all that stuff. So, only so much time in the past 24 hours, but I'll get to that soon. Sleepy but okay. Yeah. My hair looks good like this? Thank you. I wore a beanie earlier because I went and got groceries because we have a winter storm in Chicago. I mean, I should have gotten groceries anyway because I've been really out of actual food for a few days now. My meals yesterday consisted of a cheese quesadilla and popcorn. Kind of a new low for me. But yeah, we're getting a storm that started like an hour ago, a little over an hour ago, and so I went and got groceries before it got bad. And as a consequence, my hair just looks like this today. But thank you, I appreciate it. This is more or less what my hair looks like a lot of the time. It just kind of varies depending on curliness and stuff. Hope you're safe. Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm totally fine. It's not bad at all. It started. Oh shit! I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm alive. I'm the most alive man you'll ever see. It's just going from like it started an hour ago, but it's just winter flurries right now, just like small snow. And then it should be ending tomorrow evening. Not bad at all. The worst storm I've had here in Chicago was 2 years ago when Kingdom Hearts 3 came out and I tried to stream that. Just because, like, internet didn't work, we couldn't go anywhere. Like, if you had exposed skin outside for, like, 10 minutes, you would get frostbitten. It's nothing like that. It's not that bad. So, this is child's play compared to me. Also, we didn't have, like, functional heating in our apartment at the time. So we kind of froze to death. I was wearing, like, 4 layers. It was awful. Point is that I'm okay right now. Also try to make competitive teams around Drapion. Ultra Sun Drapion had access to Aquatail, so you could give it Water EMZ and Red Grind types. That's a really good strategy, actually. Interesting. Does it not have Aquatail anymore? It looks lighter and styled differently. The lighter is because I took an old bed lamp or a lamp from my bedroom and put it behind my second monitor to try and light myself better, just for production quality. So there's a lot more light hitting it than usual. But yeah. My hair kind of varies in darkness, to be fair. It can vary. And yeah, the style, it's straightened out a little bit because I wore the beanie. It gets matted down, and then just kind of straightens out once I take it off. Which isn't bad, just different. It was so cold, my work closed. It was like -50. Yup. It was like that. We had classes canceled at my university because it was a health risk to go outside to go to classes. It's awesome. We just stayed inside. I played Kingdom Hearts 3 for like 2 days straight. I have no regrets about that weekend. Move Pool kind of got nerfed a bit in Sword and Shield. Oh, that's a bummer. I remember Drapion being like a commonly used competitive Pokemon, so I wonder if that was just to like kind of make people shake things up. Like if it was a deliberate action. I could go down there. But at what cost? I don't understand all the invisible guys here. Like, it's not too bad to deal with. I can see their eyes, but it's just weird. You know what another Pokemon is that I really like conceptually, like in design, but I've never really gone through with using it because of its move pool? Absol. I love Absol's design, especially its Mega. Its move pool just sucks. It basically can just do Slash and Night Slash, and that's kind of it in Swords Dance. Which, like, is what I get from, like, the animal equivalent of an emo white kid, but, like, still. Looks pretty, move pool sucks. Yup, that's Absol. Absol sounds cooler than he actually is. It's true! Even Absol's description of, like, warning people to danger and saving lives just, like, because that's what it does. It's cool as hell. Can't do shit. Like, can't back it up. It's all talk. He has some good TMs, I think. I would believe that. I didn't look too much into TMs. Oh, you're a caster with a delayed cast? Okay. I always forget to, like, look at TMs because I'm never sure which TMs I'm going to find. You should have had Future Sight. Future Sight is powerful, but I don't like that it takes 2 turns. Like, in actuality, I can usually afford to wait the 2 turns. Or afford to wait the extra turn at least. I just don't like doing it. I think my Natu and Crystal had Future Sight when I played that last year. That was like a year ago today. It was very recent. Okay. Pretty sure that had Future Sight. That was great. Natu was a surprise favorite of mine. Yeah, but it would have been aesthetic. Oh, that's true. Yeah, for the lore, that would be cool. I'll give you that. Honestly, Absol's TMTR list for Sword and Shield is pretty decent. I haven't looked much into move pools for Sword and Shield. The weird thing, like, honestly, one of my main critiques about Sword and Shield, it's not even a critique so much as, like, how it feels to me. Because it's not necessarily a bad part of the game. It just is a result of how the game is. It's kind of neither good nor bad. And I don't think there's an objective way for the game to feel this way. I think it's just how I feel. I don't ever think it's satisfying in Sword and Shield getting a new Pokemon. Some people really like the idea if you can have every Pokemon from the start of the game. Like, you can fill up your team, like, from the wild area at the start of the game. And even I liked that idea, like, a few years ago. I was like, oh, no, I want to replay this game, but I want to have this specific team from the get-go. Like, that sounds really appealing. But then you do it, and it just kind of, like, it doesn't feel special anymore. I'm going to be super dead in a second, aren't I? Like, encountering new wild Pokemon isn't, like, a big event. Like, you miss out on catching new ones as you go as part of your journey, and that's kind of sad to me. And, like, I think a lot of people feel completely the opposite of that, so I don't think it's, like, even a critique of Sword and Shield. It's just, like, a thing. Then you get new things later and don't want to get rid of your current roster because you're bonded. That's how I felt, too. Yep. When I was a kid, I would just catch whatever I needed to beat the gym. Because, you know, that's, in some ways, the smart way to play. And then I got older, just, like, slightly older, and started forming, like, emotional connections to the Pokemon. Like, nicknaming them things, and, you know, I felt a rush of, like, building up the team. And now, when I play, the only Pokemon I catch are the 6 I'm going to use. If I catch any more Pokemon, it's once I'm already done with the game and I'm filling out the Pokedex. That is what I do. So, because of that, like, part of the journey for me is playing through and just kind of finding out which Pokemon I feel like using at the, like, in the moment. That's a really fun part of it for me. But getting them all in the beginning, or potentially getting them all in the beginning, kind of defeats that for me. We had a full team in Heart Gold once for a Soul Silver team. It was an interesting experience. How do you feel playing it through? Because I've thought before about replaying, like, an older game, but hacking the save data and just giving myself the team that I want to have. So I don't need to go through the trouble of, like, finding them and catching them when it's, like, too late. Because, you know, sometimes you play and... Now, do you think they meant through here or through there? Sometimes you play, and there are Pokemon that you only get on, like, Victory Road, and by then, you can catch them, but they don't really feel like part of your team, and you don't like having the open slot on your team for that long. Like, it's kind of a pain. Like, there are some really great Pokemon that I would love to have on my team, it just, you only get them late in the game, and so I never end up having them on my team. I've thought about doing that, but now that I've tested that theory with Sword and Shield, I don't know if I'd actually enjoy it. I'm to the conclusion that I only want a team of like 3 or 4, and if I'm in older gens, HM slaves. That might be how I play in the future. I had a team of 5 for Crystal, and it actually worked out really well. I really liked that. But I only did that because I remembered from past experience that Gen 2 is incredibly grindy. Sort of doing the ROM hack I started last night. I watched you play a bit of that. It seemed actually really well made. The production quality seemed really high. honestly, well, we're watching you play that ROM hack and then watching Redrawn plays like finish up his Crystal playthrough. I'm like in a Pokemon mood again a little bit, and because I'm now, in theory, streaming like 4 times a week, 4 nights a week, I kind of want to make one of those nights just be a casual Pokemon playthrough. But I'm trying to think about like what game I would even want to play for it, because I've played basically all of them very recently, and I'm not sure which one I'm like, if I'm really like in love with any of them at the moment. A lot of fun actually. I also used some egg moves, were fun. I started with a Horsey, Magby, Elekid, Swinub, Togepi. I know what was the last one? It's been so long. Yeah, that's a solid team. Yeah, that's a really solid team. I'd roll with that team. I have started from each of the first 3 gens, and it's pretty much all I want. Why not a ROM hack? Just to change things up a bit. I've thought about a ROM hack. It's kind of what I said the other day. I think it was like Saturday when I streamed. Part of it for me is that I can't really get into something if it's not like canon or not real. Like the reason and the best example I can give is fan fiction. I have no interest in fan fiction because I know it's fan fiction. It doesn't do anything or really mean anything. Even if it's really well written or the principal ideas behind it are really good and really well executed, my brain just doesn't care. There was a time in like early high school when I tried some ROM hacks and enjoyed them for a time, but I just don't end up enjoying them long term. And I don't think I would enjoy any enough to see them all the way through. I'm sure I'll give them a shot one day, especially if I like get to actually stream more and I have the time. But I don't know if I'd want to start with that right now. What about ROM hacks that are more original than not? That's kind of what I'm talking about. Like, I don't want to get into like. Granted, I don't think I've played a ROM hack that has like original Pokemon in it, like Fakemon. I don't know how I would feel about that. Maybe at that point it would just feel like if it was like a brand new region and like original Pokemon from the ground up, maybe I'd be okay with that because it would feel like so much of its own thing. But I played one in high school where it was a region and there ended up being like 2 regions, I think, in by the end of it. But you played through all these gyms and it was its own unique story and had like every single Pokemon through like Gen 5 because that was like the newest gen at the time. And like there were all these story beats and you got to get all the legendaries, the different stories. Like it was a really well-made thing. Like you can tell it was like a lot of love went into it. But looking back on it now, I don't know if I'd like it. Maybe I would. I just like am having the wrong interpretation. I could be totally wrong. But I don't know if I'd have fun with it just because it's not like real, you know? People play ROM hacks for 3 reasons, usually for Pokemon. 1, to complete the decks without trading. 2, increase difficulty. And 3, something new, different, not just the same old regions of Pokemon. Yeah, and... 10 for 2-handing and short woman required head. 3 is more compelling. That 3rd reason is more compelling than the other 2, I think. To complete decks without trading is tempting, yes. But you can also do, if you're playing on emulator anyway, you can hack through that. So it's not as big a deal for me if I'm playing on emulator anyway. To increase difficulty, I'm wary of just because often in RPGs, especially like ROM hacks, people just kind of do really high level jumps and say that it's harder. When it's not really harder, it just is grindier, and I don't want that. If I wanted to just grind out Pokemon, I would play like I would play Fire Red. Let's be real. But that's not really what I want. That's the other thing too, is I want to play Pokemon, but I don't necessarily want to take the time to grind, because grinding through a Pokemon game you've already played is a unique kind of hell. It just is boring to me. Like, I've already done this. I'm just kind of going through the motions. It doesn't feel like real progress to me anymore. For 2, they have some that are not Grindfest. I might be interested in those then. I'd be interested to know how they would boost difficulty otherwise, other than like somehow writing better AI or better like NPC Pokemon movesets. I don't know. Learn to speedrun. I know the manipulations are ridiculous, but you can do manipulous runs. I've actually thought about that. I thought about learning a Pokemon speedrun. But yeah, manipulations are like a big drawback for me. And I can do a manipulous run, but even then a lot of it, like the main obstacle for me is RNG. I don't want to do an RNG heavy run. Because even if you don't do manipulations for like the perfect starter, perfect Pokemon, whatever, like you're counting on RNG for so many damage rolls and strategies. And I followed a Fire Red Leaf Green runner for a while. I watched a few of his streams, and like he'll do runs and then just lose them flat out just because a bad damage roll happens and you die and you lose like 20 minutes of progress. Like, I don't know if speedrunning would necessarily solve my... Because also part of it for me is I want to play through games with a new Pokemon, and speedrunning relies on you having the same Pokemon, usually. Unless you do like a Wonder Trade run, which could be fun. I don't know. They instead improve the AI and actually deter grinding. See, now you've caught my interest. Now I'm intrigued. Look, I'm streaming 4 times a week, and 3 of those are Dark Souls. I would be perfectly happy change one of those to a Pokemon stream, and maybe a Pokemon ROM hack. If there is at least one that has the qualities you're describing. You can always just change a few ROM hacks until badge 1 to C, just to sample them. I might. If you have suggestions, put them in the Discord. I'm curious now. Well, Lindor, I know you've been playing a lot of ROM hacks too. If you have any recommendations, feel free to put them in the Discord. Because maybe that is the solution. Excellent. Thanks, Yoshi. I appreciate that. Okay. That was a lot of damage. Early on my second ROM hack, I don't recommend streaming the first one I played. Yeah, you told me about the first one. It didn't sound great. I'm not super enthused about that one. One I'm playing yesterday seems good. It seemed really well made. I'll give it that. The writing for the protagonist seemed a little corny to me, based on the excerpt I saw, but the custom sprites and all that seemed nice. No trap ahead. Yeah, that's true. They all have the same chain. Leo ring, cool. Is this all Ornstein stuff? I don't think it is. No, it's Smaug stuff. Is this also Smaug armor? No. Oh, okay. That makes sense. What does Leo ring do? Strengthens thrust weapon counterattacks. That's a very specific ring. I played Outlaw first. Yeah, just the tones and words used aren't stream friendly. Yeah. Currently playing Light Platinum. That's right. That's what it's called. I want to know which one I played a while back. I would love to remember. I just don't. It might have been Outlaw. Well, then does Outlaw start with like a train crash? I played one where like you go into... No, it does not. Okay. I played one where you go into like a... kind of like a crime-ridden dirty city, and like you come in on a train and there's some like train accident or crash or something. It was weird. Oh, why? Are you invisible? You're invisible casting shit. The nice part about having a Buster Sword is that I can kind of just swing wildly and I hit half the time. Okay, we're good. Stop it. It's not a door, is it? No. Okay, I was gonna say. That doesn't quite look like a door. But just enough looks like one where I could believe it if you told me it was. Swinging there was definitely a mistake, and I regret it immensely. Can you not, please? I'm trying to live. I hit neither of them, really? Oh, and they're frostbite. That's weird. Okay. Outlaw annoyed me for a number of reasons, the biggest being the overall tone. Yeah. That's part of it, too. That's part of my issue with ROM hacks, is that there's a certain charm to, like, the world of Pokemon that a lot of ROM hacks just kind of fail to capture for me. And I don't know if it's writing or what it is. I don't know if I talked about this on here. There was a period of time last year when I wanted to do a Pokemon fan comic. I like did character designs and like had a plan for the story and a lot of the like plot progression. I was like ready to do it, except for the work that it would take to actually make. I really like Pokemon, just I don't know, Pokemon's weird, dude. It's a game, it's a franchise that I really like. It just doesn't always like, not that it doesn't even always get the job done. It just like is very, I don't know, temperamental. I don't even know how to word it. It's just weird. It's very different. Yeah. Yeah. I made myself want to try a Manipulous Fire Red run. I started Fire Red and got very far in it last year as part of my goal was to replay every single generation of Pokemon, and I didn't get through with that, unfortunately, but I got pretty close. The thing that annoys me about Fire Red, actually there are two things that annoy me about Fire Red. One of them, it's grindy as hell. Like, Kanto is grindy as hell. I also have the complaint that I think Kanto is the most boring of the regions, just with like stuff to do and things to see. A lot of people would disagree with me. I kind of just accept that. But I think Kanto is like the most boring of regions. So the fact that it's the most boring and like such a grind fest, I just get so bored really quickly. But I pushed through that. I got to, I think, Koga. I was like gonna fight Koga. I had a Haunter on my team. And I was so excited because I was going to use Gengar for the first time ever. And then found out you can't trade. Like, not only are evolutions of Pokemon from future gens locked until you get National Dex, which I knew going in, you also can't trade at all with Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald until you get National Dex. I only have Fire Red and Emerald. I was planning on trading with my copy of Emerald and getting Gengar just fine. Can't do it. And I think that's stupid. There's no reason to block that. There's legitimately no reason I can think of to actually block from trading. And you might say like, well, then you could have Pokemon from like Hoenn that you're not supposed to have. Yeah, so? Yeah, it's super lame. It was Gengar. I think I had another trade evolution too that I like wanted to use. Yeah, I was mad about it. I was so mad. I stopped playing Fire Red. I rage quit Fire Red just over that. I'm of the opinion that if you want to play a Kanto game, the best version to play is Let's Go. Which I think a lot of people would burn me on a stake for, but I stick by it. Let's Go is like the best version of that game. It has some very nice quality of life changes. You don't need to worry about HMs. It's not as grindy because the catching multipliers for experience are great. It has fairy typing. It's just the best version of those games. First time I ever got to use a Gengar on a playthrough was when I did the random Nuzlocke of Crystal. I I tried the Nuzlocke that one time, and it was a unique challenge, and for that I had a good time. But with the Nuzlocke, especially Nuzlocke Randomizer, I didn't really I didn't really feel like I got a chance to try out anything. I didn't get to experiment. I just had to, like, kind of endure and make do with whatever I did have. It was a kind of challenge that I don't really enjoy in Pokemon. I would do another one for, like, some kind of fundraiser or something, where people really wanted me to do it, but it's not my favorite thing. Yet I can't stand the rival. The rival in Crystal? I mean, he sucks for sure. Crystal was my first Pokemon game, so I was accustomed to that being my rival. Oh, Let's Go's rival. Yeah. People complain that Let's Go's rival isn't, like, a strong rival just because, like, he's not an asshole. Which, on one hand, I get. It makes, like, it gives you less of an incentive to want to beat him. In a way. But also, I care less about the fact that he wasn't an asshole and more about the fact that he wasn't very competitive. I actually really liked Hop as a rival. A lot of people didn't like Hop. I really liked Hop. I think Hop is a really great rival because he has an actual character. And it's an interesting character. He's not an asshole, but he is very competitive, and he's very self-conscious about, like, being Leon's brother and also constantly losing to just about everyone. I think that's a really interesting character for a rival, and people don't like him. I'm bothered by it. I just think the rival in Crystal is one of the best. He's an interesting one. I always forget that he's Giovanni's son. Mainly because I don't think that even comes up until Kanto, and I've never done the Kanto section of Gen 2 games. I never have. I didn't do it in Crystal, my mentality being, oh, I'm going to replay Soul Silver soon, I'll do it in Soul Silver, and then I didn't beat Soul Silver. Whoops. I've never beaten Soul Silver. I've never beaten the Elite Four, I've never gotten to Kanto. I'm going to it soon, at some point. And I would make that the game I stream if it wasn't still a grindy mess. Because the reality is that it's still a grindy mess because it's Gen 2. Like, I love it. It's a great game. And, like, Gen 2 will always hold a place in my heart because it was my first game. I can't ignore that. Doesn't mean the grind is any better. Hop is overenthusiastic. That's why I struggle with him, but I don't think he's a bad character. Yeah. He's overenthusiastic in, like... He feels very much like a character for a children's game. Which, like, granted, Pokemon kind of is. But it's not always super apparent. And Hop, it feels very apparent, and I think that's what's irritating for a lot of people. He's very over the top. If they had pushed his, like, little... not depression, but, like, his little... self... his perception of self thing a little bit further, I think that would have been really great. I think that if they had pushed it a little bit further and having him gone from, like, over enthusiasm to just, like, sick of everything, just, like, on the brink of shouting, that would have been great, but they didn't because it's a children's game and I get why. But as a dead inside adult, he's annoying. Yeah. I liked him playing. I can see why people are annoyed with him. I don't think he's a bad character. I think he's a good character, but he's held back by the fact that it is a children's game, and so they have to be limited with the writing. which is how I feel about most Pokemon characters, especially villains. But what are you gonna do? It's a children's game. Um, I'm focusing on endurance right now. I wonder, does it still only cost large Titanite to upgrade the sword? Because that might be worth it.
Gracious, let this. I only hope.
Still can't buy large Titanite. I don't know what that unlocked for us. Might be Wolnir's crown? Oh no, I think it's just this. It's just these two, which is funny.
Ashen one.
I think it would have been awesome to watch him freak out and get a little edgy. Then again, then maybe gain a quiet confidence abilities. I agree. I don't know if they could have, like, I think it would have been a lot for a kid's game, unfortunately. Again, I think it's just, they're just held back by the demographic in terms of writing, or in how much they can commit to that kind of writing. Yeah, there we go.
Be careful.
Okay, sorry for the wall of text, but I sent like 5-ish recommendations in the Discord. I just posted in lobby for I did not know where else to go. Yeah, for sure. Lobby is a free-for-all. Feel free. Don't worry about it. Thank you for posting the recommendations. I will look at those soon.
In the Boreal Valley, if the tales are true, it is home to old moon-worshipping nobles. What do you think?
Yeah, go pillage.
Grey Rat the thief.
Hey, Grey Rat. Cool. I don't think you sell anything I need, so yeah, power to you, buddy.
Goodbye. Do stay safe.
Okay. Pokemon is directed to the age of 4 to 12 in Japan, so the games do reflect that. Yeah, for sure. Which, again, you know, it's part of you get older, and you kind of have to just accept that being a fan of Pokemon. Like, that's just kind of part of the gig. You can continue to enjoy Pokemon, but you have to understand it's not really made for you at that point. Rivals being jerks was actually influencing bullying in Japan. Oh, really? That makes sense then, why they backed away from that. I did not know that. That's interesting. I can see that, though. The last actual jerk character, I would say, was Barry. Barry was the last, like, jerk rival. I love learning new stuff like this. Me too. I love learning new stuff, especially about games and culture in general. It's great. Sure, I'll get these. I want to have all the rings by the end, so if I do New Game Plus in the future, I'm a little bit more set up for that. Yeah, I did not know that. That's interesting. Did I... Oh, we did show Wolnir's soul. We're good on that. I forget. Did I don't think I went down in the Distant Manor. Do not know which one is Barry. Barry is the blonde-haired rival from Gen 4. He's like orange and white striped shirt, scarf. June or Pearl? Makes sense. That's... Wait, is his name in Japanese June or Pearl? Because that would be really funny. Oh, that's awesome. June is the anime name. That's clever. I like that. This I know. I do know that Pearl is June's birthstone. That's really funny. That was good. Good on them. Yeah, the anime does choose weird names. Barry oddly fits him, I think. Maybe just because that's what I'm used to calling him, but I think Barry fits him to a T. But all the game characters and manga characters, which is the canon story, is the games. And manga characters, which is... is the games. I don't know what you're saying there. Are you saying that the Pokemon manga has like the canon story? Because I know a big talking point of Pokemon, like a big subsection of fandom is like lore and timeline discussion. Because there are technically like multiverses now. Like every single remake is actually in parallel worlds. Thanks to Oros, at the very least. Not, please. The main cast is Red, Green, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, Chris, Ruby, Sapphire, Utsuru, Emerald, Dia or Dia, Pearl, Platina, etc. The games are more based on the manga than the anime, is I believe what that meant. Yeah. But don't the manga come out after the game? So is the game not the canon story? My confusion here is that it seems like you're saying that the manga is like technically more canon than the games. Which, if true, fine. But would be weird to me if, since from the way I understand it, the games come first. It'd be like releasing a rough draft into the public and then doing a revision and saying, no, the revision is real. Okay, I see that text. I'm going to read it in a second after I kill Castor over here. Castor, the unfriendly ghost. Was there not a second one? Was there not a second person over here? Oh, there you are! I knew you were here somewhere. Was there a third I just saw, or was that just camera movements throwing me off? Okay, it was just camera movements. So the Pokespe, I don't know how to pronounce that. Manga is the main story of the games. Is it limited by text in the games for NES, SNES, GB? A lot of games got manga series to tell the full story in general. Toshi Tajiri oversaw the manga direction. Pokespec just keeps going. It is 50 plus volumes and has an ongoing cast. Red is 20 years old now, but during the Gen 1 arc, he was 10. Okay. I know that the manga is a big thing and like its own story. I know especially for Black and White. I know about some of the story for Black and White in the manga, and that is wild. Yoshi, have you read the manga then? And if so, when you play the games, do you read the story of those games and like read between the lines with what the manga is? What the manga says the story is? Oh, it said there was a spirit here. Hang on. Maybe this is a bad idea. We're gonna find out. On Gen 4, the manga started to become different, so the games hit the 4 to 12 age group and the manga is directed toward the 10s to 20s. That is interesting. I've wanted to try reading the manga for a long time. I just never have gone through with it. Maybe I should try. Oh, see, you look very big and evil. Okay, way to dodge out of the way. I respect that. The good news is that I have a longer reach than you do. That guy almost just rolled right off the edge. Come on, do it again. There we go. Yeah, all's well. I knew it was gonna be fine. It's wild. It deals with much more mature themes like how Pokemon can die in battles if you keep going, hence the Pokemon Tower. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Still weird. That's the thing, is like Pokemon opens the door to a lot of discussion and a lot of really cool ideas, but never really explores them because they're kids' games. Like, replaying Platinum and realizing what a ridiculous, like, Cyrus might actually be, like, the most evil of like not only the most evil but also the most sociopathic of all Pokemon villains in my mind. That guy wanted to reboot the entire universe just because he was so much of a narcissist, like a narcissistic sociopath. Granted, he's like 20, according to the game, which, no. But game can't really touch on that or explore all of the implications that holds, because again, kids game. This is why you don't mess with Josh's buster sword. It's true, I get a big sword, I go ham. I don't make the rules, except I do. I make the rules. Most people in Japan do read Pokemon Special, which we say Pokespe for short, and use them as how we see the story. Interesting. Kids see the happy-go-lucky anime, teens see the edgy manga with death, gore, and very graphic details of the enemy teams. That is interesting. Maybe I should read this. Maybe I should just read these. Legitimately tempted right now. Urethil Dungeons, okay. That was awful. Okay. Oh, hi, you. Weird. Yeah, maybe I should read Pokemon Special. Maybe I should do that. Love in particular the Gen 2 arc. I would be interested to see what they do with Gen 2. Because Gen 2 has, like... I was about to say Gen 2 has the weakest story in the games, but I might give that to Gen 1. May I describe gold and silver characters with one word each? Yeah, go for it. Gen 1 and 2 are not substantial in terms of story, which makes sense because they were, like, GB and GBC games. Like, there's not a lot of room there. Just... like, things just kind of happen. Gold is gambler, silver is hero. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, I'm definitely intrigued. Yeah, you might be noticing that my health is getting lower in this area. That's just the gimmick of this area. The woman I just killed with the branding iron just kind of does that. Oh, why? Come on. It's a fun gimmick we all know and love. Maybe I should read these. Maybe... I could. Is there a good way to read them online? Is there like a good place to find them, like a database or something? I should use that overhead swing more. That was very nice. How are we doing in here? We doing good? Cool. I see him over there. Also, it does include Blue, which I know you do not know, but she was the girl player character that could not include in Gen 1 because of programming space. No, I do know her. I know of her. I have some knowledge of, Pokemon manga and, like, deeper lore. How did you know I was here? Come on. I'll wait till I get my full bar back and then heal up. Yeah, she's blue, which is different than green, correct? Because we have green, especially in like Let's Go, but she's different from blue, from what I understand. Also, yeah, Poke Special is one of the first big manga scanlations because Pokemon itself is big. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Back in a bit, gonna make some ramen, make lunch for tomorrow. Go for it. We'll be here. Have fun making ramen. Good luck. Green, you know, probably most famous as Gary Oak. Oh yeah. Weren't the I think that did they have their names switched in America? Green is the rival since the first two games were red and green. Yeah. I thought I had read somewhere at some point that the names are switched. Because the girl in Let's Go is green. You just got red and blue, so blue for you. Yeah, blue for you is green and green for you is blue. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I'm tracking. That's what I thought the case was. I read that on like Tumblr years ago, and that knowledge just kind of stuck in the back of my brain. Yeah, it's in Final Fantasy 6's 3 is whatever bullshit. Just like no real reason to change it, but it was changed. So oh well. Was that an insta kill? That was an insta kill. That's satisfying. Wait! Oh, I missed. That's just embarrassing. Yes, big sword, big reach, baby. Come on. Come on. Blue the Girl's my favorite character. I love her interaction with Bill. Oh yeah, Bill is like a character. Dude, you're making me want to read Pokemon Special. You're making me want to do it. Come on. I did recently the Pokemon story bit that like captured my attention for the first time in ages was I beat X. I finished replaying X. And then I looked up I was looking up like the Team Flare admins because I was trying to describe them to my friend because I was like the admins are like in this game but they don't really matter. Like there are named admins. They are not in the plot. They do not matter at all. And we stumbled upon the post game for X I didn't know existed, which is about Looker being there, mourning the loss of his dead, I think, Granbull, or like Growlithe or something, and takes in an amnesiac girl that Team Flare turns into like an android, like assassin? Like a shape-shifting android assassin? I have never heard of that endgame in my life, that post-game in my life. I didn't even go and do it when I beat X because I was sick of X by the end of it. But like, what? Why? Evidence for all the team are amazing. I love them a lot of the time. I like the designs more than I like the actual characters. Which is unfortunately how a lot of the Pokemon games go. They design the admins, they look really cool, but then they don't really have characters. Big slam. Big swing. Oh, you're all alive. That's fun. I'm gonna leave now. Thank you. Big swing. Big swing. That stagger is really nice, I will say. I think a lot of people's favorite admins are Team Aqua and Team Flare, and I have to say, I think I agree. I think they're certainly the most memorable, and some of the best designs. Team Aqua and Team Aqua are great, actually. I really like them as teams, because they're actually really intriguing villains, because they're not just straight up awful. Like, they're not sociopathic messes like most of them. They're not sociopaths that aren't really written as sociopaths. They're people who actually want to do good, they're just really bad at it. They just, like, haven't thought through the consequences of their own actions. They're doing the wrong thing for the right reason, which is a really interesting, like, that's how you write interesting villains. And antagonists in general. I don't know if you guys saw that, but Dark Souls 3 just lagged for a bit. Like the window flash, and we're just gonna crash soon again. Oh, stop it. Oh, wait a second. I have a thing for that now. Hang on. I don't really need that. I have plenty of heals right now. Oh, very good admins, and by that, they are very evil. Yeah. Like, Claire and Aqua aren't even, like... They're evil in what they want to do, but not why they want to do it, which is nice. You can actually have some sort of sense of satisfaction with the ending of their story being, and they're reformed, they're okay. It's okay if we don't, like, that we just kind of let them run free. You have that in other Pokemon games, but it's never really satisfying because it's kind of unjustified and unearned. Not so in those games. It's a bad idea. Oh, you got me right out of the air. There we go. That's the big dam. I love that. Also, you can see how Pokemon really can be dangerous. Don't trust evil teams with Slugma. Yeah. It's great. That's the thing I really... maybe that's what makes Pokemon so interesting for people to talk about and, like, do theory of. Like, Pokemon is a really, at least if you just play the games, is a really good example of show, don't tell. Where you have an expansive world with a lot of intricacies and ways that things work. But, like, yeah, see, I don't like that. But because you don't really explore all that in the games, it makes for very interesting talking points and theory crafting. And maybe that's a strong suit in staying power. I don't know if I should fight Babyface here. Not here. No enemy yet. Okay. I'm gonna trust people. Maybe that's a mistake, but I'm gonna trust them. Okay. Freaky. Outside of small dex entries, you have no clue what is going on with them truly. Yeah, and even then, like, the dex entries... I don't even know how much I trust dex entries, to be honest. People take dex entries to be, like, their word is law. But as far as I know, we have no way of knowing if they were written by, like... If there even is a team of people who are, like, intricately putting together, like, the lore and fact of the Pokemon world. For all I know, every time they hand it off to their interns and say, go fucking nuts. It's weird. Oh, that did not work. Can you not do that, please? I'm slow right now. I can't move. There are a lot of you here, and I don't like that. What do you mean does not open from the side? Oh. See, well, that's just unfortunate. All Gen 1 through 3 dex entries were apparently Satoshi Tajiri only. He still approves all of them, but no longer writes them all. Okay, interesting. I wonder. I really do wonder. Can I... Really, the jailbreaker key doesn't open this one jail cell? How far do I really have to go to get back there, I wonder? I mean, I could run through, but is that really the best use of my time here? Get knocked down. Get knocked down. That's actually very satisfying. I wonder if I can just go through here. Am I just back here already? Am I good? I think I'm good. Okay, hang on. I'll wait for my health to come back and then heal up and then go for this again. Oh, Pokemon's fun, dude. That's the reality. Pokemon's just fun. Apparently I didn't lose that much health. I'm gonna get out of here, please. Now, is it the smoke or the lantern that reduces my health? Because I've never been really sure. Yeah, just ignore me. I'm not important. Don't worry about me. Yes, I do recommend Pokemon Special. I stopped reading it regularly around Black and White 2 arc, but still picked volumes here and there. Okay. I might. I've been interested for a long time, just have never gotten around to it. Reading is hard for me because it's like the one thing that I can't multitask doing. And I kind of need to multitask to function. Which actually means that stream works really well for me because that is inherently multitasking. If I'm not multitasking, I get incredibly antsy and it's hard for me to actually function in any capacity. Read on commutes a lot. That makes sense. I don't really have commutes anymore because of, you know. Oh, you're not a friend? Why? The last one was a friend. Why are you, what? Come on. Yeah, thanks for warning me. Monster ahead. If I end up in another city where I like ride the train or bus a lot, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll pick that up as my commute thing to do. That'd be fun. I miss commutes a lot. I really do. That was fun. Riding the L was a good way to just like unwind. Like it was good time to myself between things. And this doesn't open from this side. Luckily, it is short chapter, 17 pages per chapter, so you can do a chapter in between things. Oh yeah, that's true. That's not very long for manga. Graphic novels and shit, 17 pages goes by very quickly. Oh, that was just rude. Why do you have a spear? You're very big. You don't really need it. Let's get an audiobook too. Oh yeah. I would commute a lot, but I don't have time for reading. I'd get an audiobook too. Yeah. Reading, like reading, you have to dedicate your sight, which is hard to do. It's hard to do that. See, you're mean too. Why is that? Come on. We could be friends, babyface. We can be friends. You don't want to be friends with me. Audiobooks do not work for manga. No, they don't. I've never really tried an audiobook anyway. I don't think I'd like it. I listen to podcasts, but that's conversational. That's not prose. What? Come on. Come on. Prose is very different than like just like general conversation. I can't imagine that prose translates well to audio, at least for me. Clearly it translates well, otherwise audiobooks wouldn't be such a lucrative business thing. But like, my brain I think just processes it differently. Okay, you are shockingly weak. Weird. Depends on who's reading the book to me, honestly. That makes sense. Sometimes you get a good narrator, sometimes you don't. Or is it really a narrator if they're not narrating, they're actually reading? Is it just a reader? Oh, you're all mean. You're all mean like that. I had already committed. I should have. Why didn't I push on and then just come back for that? Why didn't I do that? I had already committed to the other swing. That was dumb of me. Listen to some audiobooks where the reader really got me into the story, and other times it was just difficult to listen to. I believe that. I mean, it's an entirely auditory thing that, like, whoever's reading has got to make it or break it. There's no way that's not the case. Stop it. Oh, that was rude of you. Why would you try that? Don't worry about me. I'm just coming by. I'm just visiting. Not really important. Not really important that you get to know me. Almost forgot about the Cage Boys. Gonna be real here. Now, if you could not attack me, that would be really great. Thank you. I mean, you attacked me, so you didn't really do what I asked, so I really shouldn't be thanking you. But, like, you didn't hit me. And that's more or less what I care about. Can you follow me through that? Please don't. Don't? I think we're fine. I think we're probably... Don't test me, but don't test me, dude. Do not test me like that. I think we're fine. Yeah, I've never really given audiobooks a try. I think it's one of those things where I think I just know it's not going to work for me. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, like, I should try it anyway, but... Honestly, maybe right now is the best time for me to try audiobooks, because I'm working on Capstone all day long. Little peek into my life. A good, like, every day of the week, I'm spending most of my time awake just animating. Because I have a final animation project I need to finish by... like the beginning of May, and it's supposed to be a project that I started last fall. I scrapped the project I started in the fall, started completely fresh as of like 3 weeks ago, so I'm very behind. Just gonna grab those. I'm gonna come back later. Fine, don't worry about it. It's just a weird window, not a way to go. Is that? Oh, that looks bad. Don't want to do that. Oh, I didn't even see you boys. Hello. Good spacing, me. Thanks. Thanks for getting that right. Really appreciate that. How many of you are in that room? Can you stop? That was unfortunate spacing. Don't. I'll take that. Oh, it's not a room, it's a hallway. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah. Hi. Hey, how we doing? Are you gonna give me a hard time? Probably. We're okay. Prefer to actually read, but also listen to music as I read. I try to do that. I've tried to do that in the past. I can't do it. For some reason, that's where my brain draws the line. I feel like I can't really enjoy either one if I try to do both at the same time. Which is weird. Me, the multitasker, unable to multitask in that way. But for some reason, it doesn't click with me. You can get a free one from Audible, and if you hate it, you just don't keep the subscription. That's a good point. It's not a bad idea, for sure. Oh. Hi, bud. Is there a way to go that doesn't involve pissing you off? I don't think so. Okay. Okay. Now the thing is, I saw a door out there, or a window. Kind of, I don't even know the best way to describe it. More of a little cubby over here where I can drop down onto one of your hands. So if I do that, I wonder. Was that a mistake? That might be a mistake. That might have been a mistake. I'm not letting that guy get away, that's for sure. At least that guy didn't get away. It all works out. And when I listen to music while reading, it can't be music with lyrics. I think that's part of it. I think I can't do two different things of words at the same time. The issue is that I don't really listen to instrumental music all that often. Also, the original chapters actually include some beta designs for some Pokemon from Sugimori early sketches, so you can also get to dip into some early content, like Charmander having spikes on his back. That's interesting. I don't know if I'll like that or not. Lindsey Sterling has some great instrumental stuff. I listened to her. I've enjoyed Lindsey Sterling historically. Haven't really listened to her in a long time. That's because I haven't really listened to just instrumental music in a long time. Also, I think with instrumental music, I would want it to be like a soundtrack fitting what's happening in the book, and I don't know if I could really coordinate that. I don't know how that would go in my brain. I know you're not going to follow me. I listen to music in English so the words do not register unless I focus on them. That's smart. I can't do that. I mean, I could, just not with English. Bust out. See, this is the slippery slope. This is how I'd accidentally get into K-pop. Right here. I don't do it because I'm attracted. Well, I am attracted to boys, but that's not the point. I don't do it because I like have hots for singers. It's because I just need non-English music to listen to. That's how, knowing me, that would happen. That would be enough, and I would hate myself for it every day. I actually forgot to heal, which was the entire purpose I waited on that stoop. Now, are you still awake? No. Where am I? Oh, they're over here. That's nice. That works out perfectly. Okay, I'll ignore you then. We can come back later. You have fun being a K-pop fanboy then. See, that's the thing. I will never be a K-pop fanboy. I refuse. Based on principle alone. I hate Stan. If your name is Stan, I don't hate you, probably. Unless you're like an asshole, but I doubt that you are. I hate that we have gone from, like, just being a fan of something to, I'm a this Stan. What does that mean? What does that mean? Because from what I understand, standing something is like standing up for it or supporting it, which isn't to say that you like something. That's different. But people who are fans of things, and especially fans of like certain influencers now, say that they're stans of someone or something. Big Rat! Hi! You're very big. You're very jumpy. Look at you, look at all those qualities, huh? Very fun. Please don't. That was weird as hell. Okay, that worked out. Stan means stalker fan. You are so much of a fan, you are obsessed unhealthily so. You mean that's the definition, or that's like kind of what it means inherently? Because that seems to be what I've observed, yes. I feel like that is an adequate judgment. Like, is that a definition or a judgment? Because I think I would follow a similar judgment. That is the actual definition? Fuck. That's dumb. Yeah, I don't like it. That explains that. Now I have a reason to not like it. It's unhealthy and dumb. Just like something. Enjoy something. It's okay to not be a stalker fan of something. I promise. Have I been here, or is this a bad idea? No, I have not been here. Okay, I'm gonna turn back. I want to find like a shortcut. I feel like there are a million opportunities to have a shortcut in this area. I just haven't found it yet. I haven't found the actual spot yet. No. I heard that noise. I hate that noise. We're about to face some assholes. They just think it means they are a fan and will stand by it. Yeah, and that's... all those young people with their new words make me feel like an old man. I agree. I feel like I've been old for, like, years. And I'm only 22. On all accounts, I should be in the loop as to what the new words mean. I'm not. Got no fucking clue. Frankly, I'm okay with that most of the time. Yeah, this is treasure. That one's a mimic. I just fought a mimic and it didn't go well. That sucks. Wow, you really covered the whole place, didn't you? Didn't you, buddy? This is unfortunate in every possible way. You guys are so much more agile than the other game. Holy shit, can you stop? Will you follow me if I go in here? Probably, but like, can you not? The internet is dominated by American high schoolers, true. Rarely feel old, even with my 33rd birthday in 3 months. Yeah, I mean, look, 30s are still young. They are. I think 60s are when I'll feel old. Maybe 50s. I mean, I feel old now, but like, I think I'll actually feel old like in mid to late 50s. Just hits me sometimes. Yeah, that makes sense. At some point, I'm sure there's like a clear feeling of like kind of generational dissonance. And I'm not looking forward to that. I mean, I already feel that. That's the weird part. Well, that's unfortunate. I thought that was a staircase. That wasn't a staircase at all. How do I get out of here? That's a staircase. That's an actual staircase. Can I not, please? Can you not? What I'm doing is fine. What you're doing is very much not cool. I forgot. I forgot I have a big sword. Oh, that's good. Actually, should I kill this giant then? Because this is actually feasibly a very... Oh, you're awake. We're fighting the giant then. I accidentally made the choice. I don't have a choice anymore. There were more rats I missed. That's fun. If I just do this forever, would this work out in my favor? Please? So far, it's seeming like a yes. I'm being cautiously optimistic. See, that's why I'm cautiously optimistic. I didn't even see that coming, to be honest. Big swing. How many of you are there? There are so many rats here. Stop it. I think I hit a rat with that. I think I hit another rat with that. I'll take that. I see chat going and I want to talk to y'all, but I'm very concerned about how this is going to play out. Poor mutated rats. I mean, it's kind of not their fault, but kind of is. You'll be back? Okay, Yoshi, we'll be here. All you have to do is kill a giant in Dark Souls. It's hamstringing continually. Kinda, yeah. Much easier to kill at its feet than from its hands, where it can really see you. Which I guess isn't like a big revelation, is it? Like, if something was as tall, like, up to my ankle, I think I would have a hard time killing it. Size is the advantage. Now, where does this go? Ugh. Why are there so many mimics here? What in the world? That's 3 mimics here we've counted. this please be a shortcut of some kind? I just need a safe place. I'm looking for a shortcut here. Not looking great. What even is this? Micah with a tier 2 sub hype. Thank you so much. Hey buddy, how's it going? Thanks for your continued support. I really appreciate it. I hope you continue to enjoy that Joe Nice and that Joe Yon. Can I make this jump? Is it dumb if I try to make this jump? It might be dumb. It might be a little dumb. That seems doable though. Hang on. Huh! I missed. We're okay. Now how do I even... I don't even know how I'd get back down there. I'll figure it out. Drink water, bitch. Sure, for you. I'm making like good progress on this water too. This is my GDQ water. This is actually one of my favorite water bottles I've ever had. I guess it's weird to use my own emotes, but since Josh made them, it's just more advertising for him, right? It is not weird to use your own emotes. I hope you still like them. It's been a while since I made them. But I hope you still enjoy them. My emotes are the best. Thank you. I'm so glad you like them. Yeah, there's the hug. I've missed the hug. That's a good one. I don't care if only you see me. One of you is no big deal. No flinching on you guys, huh? Man, I gotta update. I gotta redo that yawn emote. I really want to. I just haven't found the time. Now, can you guys not see me, please? What is through here? This seems like a good spot. Okay. Okay, this I know. You can do a certain gesture here to get to a certain area. We can do that later. I think we have to do that later, actually. Still. Shortcut, please. Please a shortcut. Please, I just want a shortcut. Who is the Pog of the day? I don't know who that is. Used the hello one the other day and someone thought the smile was actually a mask. Whoops. I'll take credit for that, my bad. Hello, Avtart. Hey, it fits. It's on brand right now. Welcome back, Yoshi. Good to have you back. This isn't a bad place for a shortcut. It's not a great one. How many bones do I have? How many times can I bone? 18. I'll hold on to him. There's kind of no need to have him or hold on to him if I'm right here. Stop it. I love it, by the way. I told you to give me the biggest shitty green you could. Look, that's just how I draw smiles also. It's effective. It gets the point across. I'm so glad you still like it, man. I was so happy to do those. If you ever need more, let me know. I'll gladly do more. Tired but good. It's recently... Ooh. You have to be awake at 9 a.m. Eastern. That is no good. I'm so sorry. Let's go back and... We have a weird split right now. I like completely ignored a boss earlier. Kind of by accident, kind of not. For the record, it is 20 to noon right now. Gotta wake up at 9 a.m. Eastern. Oh. Wait. So, you're 8 hours behind. You might be a day ahead, but you're 8 hours behind me. So that's 8 a.m. So you gotta wake up at midnight? Or like 11 p.m.? Or stay up. Yeah. That's weird. That's a weird time to like have a meeting or anything. Time zones though, I guess. Sorry about that.
Welcome, speak.
Granted, then there's me who's streaming like until 11.
Very well, then take
Time zones work is work. Someone gifted you a sub to Gerard? That's cool. Someone gifted, actually, Brett's girlfriend gifted me a sub to Brett last night. I was just watching and she gifted like 3 subs and I happened to be one of them. It was cool. More endurance, please. Also vitality. Bring that up to 20. Hey, frog in a car. That's a good emo. It's a good little icon. Honestly, it's not so much emotes that I need so much as a layout, but I can't decide what I want. Ah, if you want a layout, I'll do that too. I think I can do, like, I'm not a graphic designer. I think I do decent work with layouts. The issue for me isn't like a lack of ability so much as a lack of knowing what to put on it. Once I figure out live captioning and they can go there, hopefully this will like all kind of come together. But until then, I just have all this blank space I don't know what to do with. I can go back to dungeon. But also, this seems... I feel like there's more to the dungeon. Let's try and go do the church boss fight. I'm interested to see what that is. Smiley redeeming hydrate. Thank you so much for redeeming your hydrate, for redeeming your channel points. Staying hydrated. Dude, I gotta do it. I gotta drink water. That was 2 for the price of 1. It's a good deal right there. Oh, it's Annalisa. See, that makes sense. Now it all comes together. Hi, Annalisa. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I think it's just through here. Going to the dungeons in the middle of like finishing up this area really threw off my mental map. Just ignore me. Not here. Not even here. Don't even worry about it. Oh, I really am right here, huh? It's nice. Boss? Okay, I'm not looking forward to this fight. I know it gets funky. I'm not looking forward to it. Hey, buddy. Let's go. Ooh, okay. Fire damage you gotta watch out for. Okay. Okay, that I saw. Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. Yep. Ah, don't! Okay, I'm gonna back up a little. Ooh, okay! Cover that distance, do it! He just dashed so hard he left my lock on. I'm doing decent damage, actually. Can I stagger you? That was not worth trying. I should have tried that. Can we not? Ooh, that's unfortunate. Okay, interesting. That one at the very least looked cool. Ooh. That's a whole ass combo. Look at you. Okay. That was unfortunate. Okay, killed the duplicate. Whoops. Don't. You not. Ow! I couldn't roll out of that fast enough. That was unexpected. Okay, how we doing? Oh! Hi, Spatial Ren. Good to see you. Okay. That's unfortunate. That's not great for me. Where are you going? Just... Why are you shadow stepping? Stop that! Okay. Oh, you really just do the same thing, huh? Oh, fuck. I'm barely alive. Heal, please. I was out. I did not know that I was out. Oh, that was so close. That was so close to a first try kill. Damn. I didn't know that I was out of Estus. That sucked. Oh well. The good news is that if I can do it almost on a first try, the odds are good for next time. Although, granted, that was my mentality when I fought Orphan of Kos, and that was not the case. It was pretty SD. It was pretty self-destruct. Oh, man. Okay, let's go again. That was cool, though. Ow! That's just... Ow! Asshole! Well, now we're fighting a handicap. That's fine. Who needs all the heals? Who needs 8 heals? 7. 7's a magic number for a reason. We only need the 7. Come on. Stop it. You're dashing away as if I'm not right in your face. No, you come to me. Can I proc you to do that jump swing? No, I cannot. Oh, I should have equipped a fire defense shield. That would have been smart of me. Ah, just out of range. Too early. Okay. Okay. I thought you were going to follow that up, to be honest. Okay. I almost dodged that entire combo. That would have been great. Can we not? Please, thank you. Stop it. You're gonna change soon, I assume. You had a 5th attack, okay. Yeah, there's the change. Go for it. Okay. Can we not, please? Ow! That we did not see last time. Ow. This is not ideal. Fast heal, please. We're gonna see if that was worth it in time, huh? Ow. Is out of stamina? Not bad, though. Heal, please. Thank you. Okay. That AoE is devastating in a unique way. Okay, only with the fire, though. Okay. Good to know. My heart is beating right now. That Ember trick only works once, unfortunately. If we can get the Doppelganger over here, that would be nice. I'm dead. Fuck. Yeah, he splits into two. He does it repeatedly. Oh boy, okay. It's not impossible. It's just hard to manage. If they split up more, that would actually be easier, but they're linked. It seems like the Shadow Self does everything before the actual version, which is nice for me to know what's coming. Like, I can dodge things twice in a row, especially if they're evenly timed out every time. The issue is that they don't separate, it seems like. So I can't, like, lure the shadow away, take care of it, and then use the free shadow, like, split to get free damage. It's an unfortunate situation to be in. Can you attack during the transformation? Yes, and I am. I forgot about the shield again. Someone don't let me forget about the shield when I die next time. Fuck, I should have blocked that. Ow. Can we not, please? You're just being very rude. That is what I get for chugging in your face. I accept that. It was not my turn to do that. I wonder if I should just two-hand this whole thing. No, I shouldn't. That's a bad idea. See, that's why it's a bad idea. I should have healed there. And this is where I die. Nope, that's where I die. Okay, good talk. Okay. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Some extra damage item on the sword? I can. I don't know what would be effective. Thank you, Willendor, also for the reminder. I think I have something that's good against fire. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's better fire defense. I wanted to spam, but Twitch doesn't let me. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. I don't know how effective fire paper would be, or charcoal pine resin. Maybe lightning. I don't know what would be most effective, to be honest. I can experiment with the other resins. I just don't know what would work best. It might be dark. The weird thing about Dark Souls bosses is they all kind of have a type disadvantage, but the game doesn't ever tell you that anywhere. Again, it's the principle of, like, the school playground. You go to the playground, you tell your friends, whether online or with the messaging system. So, if someone wants to look up what he's weak to, if he's weak to anything, I would accept that information. I feel like you have to, but if somebody wants to, I would accept that. Pontiff Sullivan. Yeah, you could Google it. You can Google it and you can tell me. I'm deliberately asking for this information. Elemental weaknesses don't ever, as far as I know, don't ever instill like a change in the fight. It's just like, it kind of makes up for damage and skill a little bit. It's better numbers for you. Weak to thrust, lightning, and fire? Really? Okay, well I got fire galore. I can do that. Ow. Ow, dude. So far, circling to the right seems to work a decent amount. That was a mistake. I got greedy there. Use this opportunity to heal. Split the work. Got greedy there, too. Ooh, okay. How far can you go with that? Very far, apparently. I will take that stagger. Heal quick. Swing back up. I respect that a lot. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Stop it. Yeah. I'm in a bad spot right now. Too early, but that worked out. Got greedy. Come on. One more. Game! Yeah! There we go. Didn't even need the resin. Who needs resin? Who needs resin? Trees? I'm not a tree. Come on. We're fine. Thank you for the GGs. Appreciate that. Oh, holy shit. That was fun. I love those fights. Before I interact with anything, I'm gonna hit this bonfire. Let there be happiness. Yeah. For real. That was interesting. That was really good. I love the human boss fights. And congratulations from Yoshi. Thank you. I don't think my... Oh, there we go. Now it's caught up. My chat wasn't scrolling for a second. Oh, man. That was tough. I love the human fights because I can actually read them. I think they're easier to read as a human, like reading fellow human movements. And it feels more like you're actually fighting a peer than fighting a creature, and that's much more enjoyable to me. Which was a lot of the... It made fighting hunters really fun in Bloodborne, actually. Especially like the Lady Maria fight. That was great. I feel like Dark Souls 3 has a lot more human-on-human fights, especially boss fights, which I really like.
Welcome.
Let's level up, please. I forgot to put on... I have the Mimic Head. I gotta remember to do that at the end of the next boss fight. We could have had more souls from that. Whoops. Vitality up a little bit, and... Endurance still. Love to hang around, but I'm sleepy. Gonna go lay down. Have a good rest of the stream. Thank you very much. Melindor, always appreciate you hanging out and chatting. Thank you so very much. Have a great rest of your night.
Farewell, Maid of...
Is Grey Rat back? No, he's not. Okay. I do want to go see what we can make with Pontiff Sullivan's soul. Just in case it's cool. I don't think we'll get any great swords, but... No, I was wrong. Profane Greatsword. And I never... And Greatsword of Judgment, there's the two. So this one is magic. That's it. It's just like regular or magic. Interesting. Okay. Actually going to head out as well because I need to take a nap, I think, because I usually go to bed around 8. I'll need to make it to my meeting. Dude, for sure. Thank you for hanging out, Yoshi. I really appreciate it. And thanks for chatting, especially. Yeah, thank you so much. Have a great nap. Good luck with your meeting tonight. Great sword that says shit. Exactly. That's what we want. Profaned Flame. So maybe the art gives it fire or has a fire attack to it. Can I like compare it with what I have now? I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't think so. Looking forward to seeing what might happen Thursday? I'm not streaming Thursday. I'm streaming Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Saturday is going to be a randomizer for sure. I'll do Dark Souls 3 tomorrow and Wednesday. I still need to look over the ROM hack recommendations you gave me. But I can look over those, and if I see one I like, I might try that out one of the streams tomorrow. Like Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll see. Yeah, thank you so much. Also, thanks for those recommendations. I almost forgot. Thanks for those. Is the game like silent for people? Bump it up a little bit. Okay. I'll probably get Profane Greatsword later just to have it. Okay. Now we can let's go finish exploring Irithyll Dungeon. We're doing a bit of back and forth this whole playthrough, but I think that's okay. I think it works. Have to take the Mrs. Home BRB. Okay. Have fun. I'll be here. This isn't open. I gotta remember how we got here. Oh, it's through. I remember. Get down. Get down. Why did you attack me then? That was the worst time to attack me. I'll kill her just for the free souls. I don't even care. Wait, pillage. I saw that. I want items. Oh, that's not worth it. Those are gloves. Like the least effective armor type. Hello. Hello. Again, good progress already. I'm feeling good about this. Was there a path up there? There seems to be a path I can take. Hang on. That. Yeah, it's for an item. Okay, hang on. I will take that. I will always take a free item. Lightning Blade! Not that I can use it, but like, Lightning Blade, hey. I don't think I can learn the gesture here. I think the gesture comes from elsewhere. Okay, we can do that whenever that becomes a thing. What are the odds that you three won't see me? Pretty good, apparently. Oh, we're in baby jail. That's just unfortunate. I will take one-hit kills in baby jail, thank you. Okay, just don't mind me. It's not even a big deal at all. Don't even trip. Oh, you saw that. Look, it's not what you think, okay? You're misreading this whole situation. Oh, that was gross. Don't spit up. That's just a whole mess. That's like, you need detergent and everything for that. That's a whole development. That's a whole other kind of hurdle right there. I severely misread how that was going to go. Third swing, thank you. And you seem to just be throwing a fit. I can't lock onto you though, so you might be okay. Are you gonna hate me? See, why do you only hate me when you see me? Very hurtful. Okay. Profaned coal. Okay. Hi, can you not see me or hear me, please? Thank you. Now, if I go through here, you continue not to see me or hear me, please? Thank you. Again with the mimic, why? There are so many mimics down here. Oh, why? As long as I've aggroed like one, I might as well just kind of go for it, huh? Oh, that's fun. Don't. Oh, item, hang on. Hang on. Oh, the ember like isn't even worth it. Where am I going right now? Where does this go? I have 1 HP, which I do not appreciate. I don't like the look of any of this, frankly. Not a fan of it. You seem awfully suspicious up there. Hi. Only I had a bonfire. Be wary of enemy. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Okay, apparently that was fine. Cool. I want to go back and get what else was there, but I know there's a bonfire up ahead. I have Profane Capital. See, that's what I wanted to avoid. Don't do that. Not a good look. Is there a bonfire? Yes. I think it's up here. Be a good little reset. Yeah, there we go. All safe and sound. And an undead bone shard. Dang. We are getting treats galore right now. I mean, it's good. We have a lot of health. Oh, does this go down? Okay, that seems like progress. I don't want to go there yet. Hang on. I want to backtrack first and actually explore properly. Didn't really get a chance to, what with the running away from my life and all. Okay, let me... So does this go... This goes somewhere. Fascinating. Okay. That goes to bonfire. So this goes to where I came from. Got it. Tracking for now. I am having a time. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're okay. If you want to come over here, I'll fight you now. That's a lot of damage. Okay, don't. Can I stagger you? I can. Okay, that was unfortunate. A bad choice on my part. I accept this. Also a bad choice. Bad choices all around. I accept this again. That was not really worth it. Okay, let's go up here. Should just be a little bit of a peek and a poke. A little bit of a peek and a poke up here. We should be okay. Hi. Good to see you again. It's been a while. Oh, you seem very upset. It's been a while since I've seen... We were such good friends once. What happened to us? You know she was kind of helping you, right? This is a bad situation. Bad situation all around. Can we not? Get a little heal quick, thank you. Okay, that worked out. Okay. Do you even have like an item? You have nothing for me, really. All that for nothing. Okay. I'm just kind of avoiding getting a health drain right now. I really don't like it. Oh, see, if I'd known you were right there, that would change things a little bit. There we go. You stay down, please. This is not where I came from, is it? It's. What do you mean it's locked? I have so many keys. I have so many keys from here. Where else could there be a key? There, maybe? Good news is that once I get them down, I can keep them down pretty easily. Do you have a key, corpse? Oh, 2 corpses. Maybe you both have keys. Then again, maybe you have a baby friend hidden in here. Xanthus ashes. Concerning. Oh, you just... Oh, you just... Okay, I see. I see. I missed that. I mean, I didn't miss... What? Come on! Come on! Now, you ladies seem lovely. Personally, I'm holding out for the big vampire woman from RE8, so I'm gonna have to hold off. Sorry. You seem lovely, though. Seem absolutely delightful. Do I remember where this went? Because I don't think I do. Oh, wait, yes I do. This is the shortcut. Duh. Again, not a very sizable shortcut. Hi, big rat. Hi, second big rat. 2. Great. Good talk. So there it. Hi, little rats. Please ignore me. I'm a simple man. You're not ignoring me. You're not very good listeners, are you? You're just kind of rats. Like, I get it. I guess I couldn't really expect much, but still. Come on. Yep, you other 3 ignore me. Keep doing that. Now, I don't know if you guys are going to aggro again, because I already got the treasure. I'm going to hope that you don't. I'm also going to hope that I can kill this mimic. I almost said minion. I'm going to kill this despicable me minion in one go. No, you just don't like me. You just don't like it when I'm over here. I don't like that. Wow, I just hit you out of there. How did that feel? Couldn't have felt good. Bad place. Can I get out of here, please? No, I want it to roll out. Thank you. I just don't want to get cursed. They're not even hard to fight. They're curse-riddled little schemers. Curse-riddled insects. Kind of just awful to see and be with. They got gross lips. I don't like that either. Bad all around. Really just bad all around to see. Okay, here we go. What? What? Excuse me? That's awful. That is disgusting. That is the creepiest thing I've ever seen. A dark cluttering? What does that do? Increases dark attack, but compromises damage absorption. That makes sense. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. Now that I think about it, there's also the Mimic over by the Lantern Women back there. Hang on. I would love to do this little quick run of the area and get all the Mimics cleared out, just so I can get all of the valuables and then never have to come here again. Now you were over here, I recall. You didn't hear or see me, right? Cool. Okay, we're okay. Now. Big hit! Now what kind are you gonna be? I'm curious. Nope, you're regular. You are opening with a command grab! The gall! Why would you do that? Oh, I didn't kill all of you. That... Okay, my previous reasoning makes a lot more sense now. Actually, yeah. I get it now. Past Josh was smarter. Past Josh was smarter than present Josh. That happens sometimes. Sometimes I forget lessons that I've already learned. Can we not? Can you come through that door? You... Why? Why can you... What? You're so tall! Don't. I'm glad that flinch worked because it shouldn't have worked. Let's just be clear. I should have been grabbed there. 2 scales, I'll take those. Okay, hi little rats. We've been through the ringer, you and I. Oh, if my timing on that had been just a little bit better, I would have knocked that rat out of the air. That would have been great. Would have been really incredible to watch. Now this is okay. So there is a ladder there. They don't... Wait, but there was another... There was a path down there. Wait. Yeah, there's the path here we never figured out, isn't there? I thought pressing on would really show us how to get there, but that wasn't the case. Okay, and there's no way down there. Am I really just supposed to fall down? That seems like a really shitty way to get somewhere. And that leads up to the scary boy hallway, and I don't want to go there. Okay, hang on, hang on. Oh, and I missed that jump. We might need to drop, which I don't love the idea of. It's not the best idea I've ever had. I'm just not sure how quite else to do it. The ladder took us up there, which we can't get back to. That's a one-way path. There's no sort of ladder over here. Yeah, you just fall here. That's weird. Can we not do this right now? Where's the down path? Is it over here? Yeah, okay, this is the down path. Where does this... There was a shortcut here the whole time. Where does this take me? Does this take me right back to the bonfire? Are you serious? Oh... If I had even like peeked into that doorway, I would have seen that that was an elevator. I would have known. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I have a lot of notifications on my phone for some reason. I'm normally not this busy. Interesting. Okay. I don't think any of it is important to right now. I don't think any of it is time sensitive. Let me put it that way. Okay. Just push on. Oh, summon sign. That's fun. There was another mimic. I know exactly where the other mimic was. I know exactly where that is. Okay. So I think there were only those three. I don't recall there being a fourth. Is that a way to go? No? Okay. That a way to go. I'm suspicious of all of those. And we never did find... I guess we didn't push on from Pontiff Sullivan, did we? Okay. I was about to say, we never found how to get to that one place we were being directed to in that one hint in the church, but then I remembered that we didn't really explore past Pontiff, so... No. Don't. Now, if we... Where are the stairs? They're the stairs. If we just go up the stairs, we'll be fine. Oh, there's another mimic here. That I forgot about. There's another one, like, just before... Or in the same hallway as all the... As the, like, hallway of 8 friends. And... Oh! Don't. You're not gonna get me with a grab. I see him coming now. Unless I get greedy, then you will. Oh, don't. You never see it coming. You'll see. Welcome back, Micah. It's a good song, though. Atlas actually recently put all of the Persona soundtracks on Spotify. You can listen to that song on Spotify right now. And the entire rest of the soundtrack, which is just as good. A lot of them are very just kind of like chill beats, but... Dude, I did not see you coming. You are so right. I never see it coming. There we go. Made the jump. Lightning bolts. I don't need those. With the full Mandalorian soundtrack on Spotify? That's interesting. I can't really, like... I can't sing any specific songs as much as I can just like the musical motifs, but I guess that's enough for a lot of people, huh? Now consider, guys. Don't. Consider. Don't. I love the big sword. Big sword in Dark Souls 3 is especially satisfying. Now that leads nowhere. Was there not another mimic up here? Was I misremembering the position of the mimic we just fought? Is that what it... No. No, it's down here. I was right. There's a fourth mimic. Just instrumental. Yeah, and like that... Yeah, for sure. I didn't mean that, like... I thought there were some tracks that weren't just instrumental. I mean, like... That whole soundtrack is derivative of, like, the same musical motif. Of the da-da-da-da-da-da-da, which is fine. I think it helps tie everything in together musically. But I can't... None of those orchestral pieces stick out in my mind, I think, because of that. I just remember the motif. Big Sword is also my go-to. Yeah, I like it. I did it in this run through because it's a change of pace for me because I usually go Dex. But also, Dark Souls 3 has so many incredible, just giant-ass swords. It's kind of a shame not to use them while playing this game. Oh. Now I had to go for that double hit because of the guy behind it. That was strategic. That wasn't greed. That was strategy. And I'm glad it worked out. And Estus Shard. See, now I'm glad I got it. Was there one before this too? I think there was one even before this. Am I crazy? No, I don't think so. I think I'm making that up. I feel like we saw a mimic a long time ago. And I skipped by it, saying we'd get to it later. Like before the one I just killed. Because that one I tried to fight and died immediately to a command grab. I'm trying to place it in my head and I can't think of where it would be. Ow. Can you guys back off, please? I'm gonna die right here. Doug? Get me out of here! Hi, big rats. I've explored this whole place now. So we're good on that. What is happening with the camera right now? I have never seen the camera zoom out this far. That's weird. I don't know if I like that. Having a camera this far out is very not Dark Souls-y. What is happening? Is it just because the rats are here? Can you guys stop? I just want my camera back to normal. This is unsettling. Like, I like seeing more, it's just unsettling. Good? Okay, we're okay now. That was weird. Oh, man. So far, I'm feeling pretty good about night streams. I feel like time is passing by more slowly. The midday streams, at least recently, have really flown by. This stream is, it hasn't flown by for me yet. But it's not a bad thing. It means I kind of enjoy this time more because I feel it more. So far, I think the vibe is good. In the sense that I'm not just, crazy tired and disinteresting.
Very well then taken.
Let
these souls withdrawn.
I want more health. I feel like I'm low in health, but I kind of always feel that way in Dark Souls.
Farewell, Ashen Maiden.
I have an ash for you.
Gracious, let I only hope the
I don't even see anything new. Or nothing that oh, Xanthus Overcoat. There we go. Xanthus stuff. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. That's fine. Grey Rat, you back? Grey Rat's still not back, and I'm starting to get worried about him.
Tis wasn't he?
Give Cole. Yeah, do that.
Words. This is much too yet a smith argument, but your fight is for the flame, and a cursed fate this may be.
Okay. Yes. I don't have another, do I? Yeah, I thought so. How many? Takes 2 chunks to upgrade this more. That's not worth it right now. I still don't even know if this is the sword I'm going to use forever and ever and ever. Amen. I have a lot of large shards, though. It'll be easy for me to get another regular weapon up to this point. Special weapon... Let's see. Might as well get a boss weapon while we're here. Just to put my soul somewhere. I thought I missed the platform again. Profane Sword. I think Profane Sword might be my go-to. So, Wolf Knight's Greatsword. I'm trying to decide between that and Farron Greatsword. I mean, I don't have the dex for Farron Greatsword either. So I guess I'll have to do Wolf Knight's Greatsword eventually. Okay, I am curious. 161 plus 64. I mean, yeah, it's a long way to go, which makes sense. The weight is better, though. The weight is way better. Excuse me? Oh. R2 is fire if you charge it. I mean, okay, hang on. So right now, as I position it, it goes to Firekeeper's little mask, to her eye mask. Yeah, so this one is longer for sure. Now this one goes to eye mask. Yeah, so it's a lot shorter. But at the benefit of less weight and fire option, if you can take the time to charge your heavy. I assume that this needs scale, Titanite scales to reinforce. Yeah. 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 Weird. Cool, though. It's a really cool sword. I really like it. And the design is great. It's a very intricate sword, actually. Most of the time, it's just going to look like random bump mapping. But if you get in close, it's like this intricate, like, detailing. And I really like that. But anyway, back to Buster Sword. So we can go to Profane... here's the thing. We can continue through Profane Capital, but we also haven't explored Pontiff Sullivan. Let's go to Pontiff Sullivan, explore there. I kind of like the back and forth. Keeps me mentally engaged. Also, it's hard because this is the second time the game has given us a split path. And they're not even like... It doesn't feel to me like one is supposed to be before the other. It feels like they're kind of interchangeable, like they're kind of parallel paths. You need to do each path. You can't just choose one, I don't think. But I don't think there's an order you're meant to do them in necessarily. It's kind of just whichever one you find. The consequence of that being, like, I kind of want to do them at the same time so that the level is about even in both. Corruption does not move. Okay. So there's a way to get up there. Good to know. Okay. Oh, I've seen this place. This is the place that people really like to do PvP. Which is actually bad for me because I'm embered right now, aren't I? Oh, I just missed it. Darn it. Okay, hang on. Reload. It sucks that this is just kind of what you have to do to get the lizards sometimes, but... Please let me kill the Scurrying Beast. Or maybe it is a crystal lizard in this game. I think Scurrying Beast might be the name for them in Bloodborne. Yeah! Okay, cool. I don't know if there's anything this way. Oh, there is. That's nice. Large Titanite shard. Yeah, it's exciting. It's weird. I've seen all of this game before through Let's Plays and playthroughs and stuff and streams. I've never played in these areas before, so it's kind of surreal playing through them on my own. Like seeing how they feel and everything, how it feels to explore them. Because even though I've seen them, I'm not like familiar with them necessarily. Very different feeling. Got quiet as soon as I stepped in here. I see invisible over there. Okay, okay. Oh, you see me. That's unfortunate for me. How much do you see me, though, really? Okay, you're not very good at aiming. Okay. Ignore me. Okay, never mind. You have very good range. Trade-offs. How? You all see me, really? Is this... Oh, this is Pontiff Room. That's nice. Hang on. Is there any point to being up here? Because I'm not really seeing one right now. Oh, a chest. Of course it's a chest that wants to kill me. It's never a chest that doesn't want to kill me. Bam. Bam. I do like that slam and then the thrust up. That's actually really effective. Hold in a ritual spear. Okay. And anything on this side? I don't think so. That's a crystal lizard over there. Okay. This is weird. Sometimes I get caught up in thinking about the architecture of this whole, of like, all the FromSoft worlds, because none of it really makes sense. Like, everything is kind of assembled, but sometimes you have areas that are like, why would you design a space like this? This isn't practical in any way, shape, or form. Then it's like, obviously it's not. It's not meant to be practical. It's meant deliberately to be annoying, get in your way. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, now let's see. See, the unintended side effect of having night streams is that now that Joe yawn actually has a lot more application because I'll actually be yawning more. It's all for the good of entertainment. Now your emotes have much more use. Congrats. Ow. Your aiming is impeccable. Ow. Can you not, please? There are a lot of you over here. I respect it. I respect the coordination at the very least. That was bad timing. Not even a one-hit kill. I'm not even that strong. Mistake. You don't even stagger, you're so meaty. Look at you. Oh, you have the cool stylized sword. That I do like. You also take 3 hits. Look at you guys. You're some beefy clerics. Good for you. I just heard somebody cast fire. Don't like that. Micah showing off that Joyelle. Thank you. That was not worth it. Oh. Oh. Ow. The range game is not great. Only I would compliment the enemies in Dark Souls. Look, they do a good job. Give them credit where credit's due, man. There's some good enemies in these games. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, you guys are okay. You guys are fine. I want to make sure I explore every little nook and cranny. Okay, see, now exploration suddenly seems a lot more dangerous, and I don't appreciate that. I don't see anything over here. Unfortunate. Seemed like a good spot to hide something. Just gonna keep going. Oh, I accidentally avoided people. Whoops. I'll come back and do that in a second. Hang on. Hang on. Where are we right now? Above required ahead. Oh. Okay. I think there are giant crocodiles down there. I'm going to avoid that for now. No, is this a safe zone or... No. Leaning towards the no. Okay. Actually, you know what? I think you get a bonfire if you kill the crocodiles. Maybe it's a good time to go gator hunting. Let's see how this goes. I did not do well fighting one of these things before. But as long as I keep them separated, I might have a shot. Yep. You just come over here. Just you. Yep, how we doing? You have lightning for reasons I don't really understand. Did I aggro the second one? Too early. That sucked. I did aggro the second one, so I would have been fucked either way. I accidentally avoided people. Dude, look, it happens. TikTok croc? More like TikTok clock. Watch for rolling crocs, am I right? Heyo. I'm relevant. I'm a gamer. TikTok clock. Okay, let's try the other path now. I'm sitting here wondering... My plan was for all my night streams to continue being 4-hour streams. I wonder if I should just go for 3. I'm already feeling the exhaustion a little bit. And I don't know if it's because I had a particularly busy day or if, like, just because it's the end of the day in general. I wonder if 3 hours might be good for these, especially because I'm doing more of them. I don't know. I'm thinking on it. I'll make a call in a little bit. Oh, I see now. Wow, they really do have great range, huh? Not fantastic. Oh, I'm not embered anymore. I think a lot of people actually invade you here. I think this is one of those like Covenant invasion spaces. Oh, you guys seem mean though. You guys down there seem pretty mean. Oh yeah, that's alive. Can you kill them? Can you kill the little dudes, please? Consider, I'm not the worst evil here. That giant seems very scary. Consider, hear me out. What if? What if? Hear me out, guys. Oh, this is a bad spot to be in. This is a bad place to go. What? Why am I the only thing getting hurt here? See, this works. Can you keep hitting them? Ah, can you guys stop up top? Jeez. Hang on. Quick little recovery sesh. Oh, there are 2 giants. That, okay, see, that changes things. Hi, guys. You really don't want to aggro on the giant, huh? You really don't want to do that? That doesn't seem like a bigger priority right now. Can you not? You're being a real nuisance. You with the mace are being especially... Ow! You guys are very good at your jobs! Can you not? I just... Like, look, I'm cheesing this fight for sure, but also, it's doable. I hear 1 death. Now, can you take care of Mace Man? Mace Man is infinitely more persistent. Ow. Look, I shouldn't have grabbed those just then. That was a stupid idea, but it worked. Look, those deacons suck. Like, now, do those enemies drop items, though? Mace guy definitely will. He'll drop his maces. I wonder if the giants will. Giants aren't hard to fight or dodge. They're just kind of there. Yeah, I'm gonna go take out the deacons. I'm gonna play it slow and smart. That's my plan. Not the deacons, man. Right? Not the deacons. Every time with them. Just won't stay in their lane. Okay, now that you're both in melee range, it gets actually way easier for me. Unless one of your friends gets a funny idea, which they might. That was a long wind-up, actually. Why are you not dead? Hang on. Should have died to that. That was weird. You guys have such good eyesight. Oh, I did not see you. I will freely admit that. Okay, doing good so far. Doing okay. This is fine. This is an okay time. Taking our time, one deacon at a time. Few deacons down, several more to go. It's okay. All is well. You guys just want to keep approaching me slowly, one by one. That would actually be really nice for me. Taking a little chance here. Took a chance, was not worth it. Ow. There we go. That chance was worth it. In fact, that worked out. I believe you're the last deacon. That makes it significantly easier for me. Please stagger. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good talk. Look, I'm sure you had a lovely sermon prepared. I'm sure you had a lot to do with it. I'm a little ashamed to cut that short for you, but you're a nuisance. No, I don't believe there's a 3rd King of the North here. Take me out. I think it's just you. I think you're counting on the deacons to back you up, which is a foolish choice now. Dead. It's probably with the hydrate redemption. I'll get there in a second. I did not get the backstab like I wanted. Dude, I have too much poise for you. You should stop this. Bad decision. Bad decision. See, without the deacons, not much. Not much of a threat to me. He didn't even drop his weapons. That motherfucker. Why did I even fight you? I killed the deacons to get you, specifically. I killed deacons for no reason. Now I feel bad. Hang on. Hold that thought, Giant. Thank you for holding your thought. Let's talk. Okay, you can follow that up. That is good to know. That is new to me. I'm not dead yet. I know a sliver of 1 health when I see one, and that was a sliver of 1 health. That is not a sliver of 1 health. And my masterful, precise ability to identify slivers of health, once again, comes into practice. That sucked also. Locking on to the smaller giants sucks. All I did was get turned around every which way. I'm just gonna hope that those giants don't drop anything, because that just sucks to fight. Not even because those are hard movements to dodge, just because the camera is abysmal. Hang on, what is enemy ahead? Yeah, beware of ambush. Yeah, honestly, good advice. Good advice for here. You deacons are still up there throwing your fire. Also, we still gotta go kill crocodiles. We got places to be. I also know where this area leads to boss-wise. I think I'm gonna end it once I kill crocodiles. I think that'll be the end. I'll leave my schedule saying 4-hour streams for now, because this could be a fluke in how I feel at the end of a night stream, but 3 hours might be the magic spot for me. Now, if I get this, do I aggro both of you? No. Cool. Yeah, I got greedy. I'm gonna use this opportunity to heal and not be greedy. Thank you. I know your animations now. For some reason, they got baked in my memory. Okay, that one was a little fast. Heal. We're okay. Teams are now 7 to close. Exactly. Look, you gotta count for commute time. For me, the commute, like, I don't have a commute home, but I need time to relax and just be me. I got greedy and I shouldn't have. I genuinely thought I could get away with that. I'm scheduled as a closer. You're not scheduled as a closer. I've played you on the schedule. You show up when you want to. You're a customer, if anything. Yeah, the weird part about this schedule for me is that I don't... Normally what I do is I will get up, I will have breakfast, watch a little something, and then maybe get some work done until that thing I'm watching is done. Then, like, shower, sit down, actually start my day proper. And then my day is just work. I take a break for lunch at some point, and I just work until dinner. And then I have dinner, and then after dinner I'm done working. And then I just chill. But the weird thing with night streaming now is that I had dinner and then went immediately into streaming. So I haven't had time for myself to recharge today. So I'm gonna have that after stream, which is fine. I'm okay with that. But I wonder if that means I'll actually stay up later, or if I'll go to bed at the same time and just have less time to relax. I don't know how that's gonna play out yet. Hi. I don't want to fight you out there. You can get your friend along in there. Ow! Heal up, please. That clipped me. That sucked. That also clipped me in a weird way. With a lot of the big enemies, the best thing to do is just to get up right in their face and never relent. But unfortunately, that means it can be really hard to read what they're doing, and you can get caught up in some really weird hitboxes. That was a buffered attack right there. Ah. Heal real quick. Yep. Yep. That one I saw you following up on. Got greedy. Yep. Okay, I got greedy there. I'm glad it actually paid off, because I definitely could have died there. Okay, this will be easier. There's only 2, right? Yeah, we're fine. Hi, bud. Let's go. Let's do it. You and me. Come on. That, just you walking as a hitbox. That's so weird. Okay, play it safe. Ah, I didn't see that one coming. Weird. Okay. Okay, come on. Following up? No. They behave so strangely. Come on. Okay, take the 2 hits. Nope, didn't happen. Got too close. Come on. We're so close. Don't. That one you followed up on. That one I can punish. Yes! Okay, we're good. Ring of Favor, Bonfire, item, other exciting things. Okay, let me check. Ring of Favor, I don't think breaks if you take it off in this game. Yeah, there we go. It's a FAP ring, but it's just, there's no P. It's just an R. It would be FAP ring, though. Also, I think the effects of that are nerfed in this game. Also, I can equip better armor. I should do that. I think I'm gonna fight dark damage soon. Maybe curse. I can't remember. I've never done the upcoming fight. I just know that it's kind of a rough fight. I'm good with this. Do I have another? helmet that work. I kind of like the hooded helmet though. I think it's a good look. Do I have anything that's like mostly blue? That would be ideal. Yeah, the F ring. It's the F ring. It's the F to pay respects ring. Oh! Redron rating with a party of 9. Thank you so much, Redron. Welcome, everybody. Good to see you. Enjoy the stream. Playing some Dark Souls 3. Little semi-blind. Goggles Girl, Elizabeth. Hello. Thank you for the raid. Katsude, great. Redron, if you're here, how is Danganronpa? How's that going? Goggles Girl with the follow. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Honestly, Northern Trousers are doing me pretty well. I'm kind of okay with this. It's awesome, but I wound up talking with chat more than actually playing the game. Hey, honestly, that's a good problem to have. That's the best kind of problem to have. Man, good on you. Chat's a good time, as always. It's easy to get distracted, especially if you get caught up talking about something. We were talking a lot about like Pokemon and especially like the manga earlier. It's a whole thing. I kind of like the resistances on the pants. I think I'll keep those. Might as well put on some kind of glove while I can. As long as I've got the weight for it. I'm okay with this. Okay with this, yeah. Cool. Had a blast the whole time? Great. 30 minutes before any gameplay. Ooh. No, that's still good. Still a good problem to have. Takeaway is how great Kingdom Hearts music is and that Paper Mario is a bop. True. One of the greatest parts about Melody Memory is just getting to re-experience all of that music. Like, you forget kind of how much music is in that entire franchise, and it's all great. Aldrich Faithful. I don't know what covenant that is. Hang on. Faithful ensure that Aldrich, Devourer of Gods, remains undisturbed by taking... Yeah, it's an invasion. It's an invasion covenant. Okay. Okay. I haven't found any, like, good covenant yet. Okay. I didn't like this. I should do that. Whoops. And Paper Mario is a bop for sure. Maybe I should stream Thousand Year Door. Maybe that should be the other game I pick up. Don't forget the simple plan and clean remix. Andrew, please. What? I like the Dude Bro Covenant where you help people getting invaded. It's a fun covenant. I enjoyed that when we experienced it briefly last time. It just, like, it breaks up. If you're in the middle of something intense and you get pulled away, it resets things, and I don't like that. There's no other good way to do it. It just is kind of unfortunate. We want to make a simple and clean times simple plan mashup. Am I gonna show some kind of age here or uncoolness by saying I don't know what simple plan is? Like, I'm relatively young, but I'm not with the times. I turned in that Estus shard. Did. I don't think I have any dregs for you or ashes. No, we're good. Simple plan, did I do anything? Welcome to my life. I'm just a kid. Perfect jet lag. See, look, I would do anything to know the songs you're talking about. Maybe it's because I'm just a kid. But, like, welcome to my life. I don't know what they are. It's like the pop punk Blink-182 type of genre. Ah, okay. Okay. I think I've listened to Blink-182 for sure, but I think they were technically before my time. I didn't realize I had an undead bone shard. I should have burned that ages ago. Water reserve. I think that's the best place to go still. I think Blink-182 was technically before my time. It was like... My sister's a little bit older than me. I think that was more relevant to like her... She's technically in my generation, even though she says she isn't. I don't know. It's like... It's not a different generation. It's kind of like a different age group, in a way. I would recognize I'm just a kid? Maybe I would. I don't know, man. Granted, I do know a lot of, like, classic or hit songs, so I might if I heard it. I'm not good with names, though. Is that the one that goes, I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare? Or am I totally off? I don't know. The lyrics sound familiar, but maybe I'm thinking of Creep. I haven't even heard the original Creep. Actually, I have once, but I heard the original years after I heard the remix that we played for it in marching band. That's the only reason I know Creep. Okay, so Smiley's got it. Annalisa's got it. Can't type tonight. It's okay, it happens. Sometimes we have those nights. I've been doing a lot more typos because I got a new phone recently. And the autocorrect either like hasn't figured me out yet or is trying to compensate for my bad typing by not autocorrecting much. It has a hard time keeping up with me. So I've been making a lot of typos on my phone recently. Not a fan of it. But it happens. Very depressing album, but the music is killer. That's the trade-off. That's often the trade-off. Is this a way to go, do we think? Archer... Okay, hang on. I'm gonna try this, because this seems smart. BRB for food? Go for it. We will be here. Look, I was definitely an MCR kid. Not all of MCR. I don't like their more screamo songs, but like Black Parade's a great album. Danger Days is a great album to me. And I still have those like in my saved music on Spotify. I don't always listen to them when they come up, but every once in a while I'm in the mood and it fits. That kind of music sticks with you. You not, please. I wanted to kick you open so bad. That will do. That'll take. Goodbye. I thought I was going to knock him off, I'll be honest. I would have gone for a third if I had known I wouldn't. You have a lightning sword? That's so cool! Why don't I have a lightning sword? Can you give me your lightning sword? Hear me out. I would kill for a lightning sword. I thought for a second he actually gave me the lightning sword. I would have been so thrilled. I think my favorite screamo band is probably Big Time Rush. That's a vine, by the way. I'm not crazy. Okay. I figured it was a joke. One thing I've learned in the past like a year is that there is still very much an avid fan base for Big Time Rush. Which is weird to me because I never really thought Big Time Rush was an actual band. I kind of always saw it as like a Naked Brothers band type of deal. Like, they exist, and technically music that's labeled as by them comes out. But they're not something I've ever really listened to. And yet, there are some diehard fans. And when they announced a comeback recently, people were thrilled. Because they're the best band in existence? Redron, are you a Big Time Rush fan? Are you a Big Time Rusher? I would say Big Time Rush stan, except I had a whole conversation earlier about how I hate the word stan. Dude, if you're gonna live your life, then you gotta live it big time. Is that their slogan? Why does everyone remember so much about Big Time Rush? Here's what I remember about Big Time Rush, okay? There were 4 of them. One of them, I think his name was Carlos, always wore a helmet. And I know, only because of my sister, who for some reason follows, like, both he and his wife, he married the actress who played the sister, who played Carmen Cortez in Spy Kids. That is all I know. Also, I think two of them had like a slide in their room. Like in the show. That is what I remember of Big Time Rush. Now, if you want to talk iCarly, I remember a lot of iCarly. Still listen to BTR on a fairly regular basis. Look, no shame. No shame. I'm just so surprised. Because maybe it's one of those things that people were kind of ashamed about it, so they kept it on the down low. But I hadn't heard anybody talk about Big Time Rush until like this past year. And apparently everyone is still really into Big Time Rush. So I'm just catching up, apparently. I have that iCarly lore. I do. Look, I watched a lot of iCarly as a kid. Mainly, like, part of it was because my parents also watched it. My parents also thought it was funny. So they were fine with us watching it, because they could also watch it and enjoy it. Which is kind of what you want to do if you're making a children's TV show. It was also one of the strengths of original SpongeBob. Like, you have... Like, it's funny for kids, because it's, like, appealing cartoon, yay, happy yellow sponge. But also, it's funny. It's genuinely funny, so parents can enjoy it. My dad thought Spencer was the funniest thing, so I can relate. Yeah. So do my parents. I still do. My family will occasionally just quote that one scene where he comes out of the elevator with an ostrich. And Carly goes, "What you got there, Spencer?" He just goes, "A smoothie." Every once in a while, one of them will just send the gif in our family group chat. They're committed to it. Random dancing was a whole bit, wasn't it? I did not watch my experience. Not my experience, fuck. My stamina. How we doing here? Are we all cleared out? That's gotta be a shortcut over here. Look, it's an iconic scene. iCarly has some great quotes and just like great and weird bits. I think they announced at some point recently that they're gonna do like a revival or a reboot. I don't even know how you do that again. I don't know how you would even capture the just general oddity that was that show. It's a weird show. Granted, I haven't watched it since it was like first airing. So I wonder if it would like hold up now or if it's just nostalgia talking. Or at least a nostalgic lens, but is there an item here? Yes, there is. Okay, some more stuff I won't use, that's fine. Probably just roll down from here, huh? Does that work? Yeah, it does, okay. Sup, Lesser Deacons? When I think of Jerry Trainer, my mind immediately first goes to Josh eating Crazy Steve's enchilada. That's a specific scene, and honestly, I don't remember it. I watched a fair amount of Drake and Josh, but not too much. It was kind of like just out of... I was too young for Drake and Josh when it first came out. It like wasn't my demographic yet, because I wasn't in high school. It's past my bedtime. Have a good rest of the stream. Goggles Girl, thank you so much for joining in on the raid. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Have a great night. Thanks for the good wishes. Dude, look, it was a tasty looking enchilada, okay? Look, it's not my fault. He should have labeled it better. He didn't... Like, when you put something in the fridge, look, I know it's common courtesy, don't eat something that doesn't belong to you, but it wasn't labeled. So, I mean, who really was gonna miss it? Okay? It's not it's Crazy Steve's fault, first of all. Now, for the record, I would never eat something in the community or work fridge that I know doesn't belong to me, because I would be worried about that exact scenario. Not even respect for the actual owner so much as the worry that I would be eating something that belongs to someone else and that there would be repercussions. Hang on, I just wanna... Illusion ahead. Yeah, I bet there is. I do want to explore that. I want to explore the Dark Sun Gwendolyn area, but not right now. Because I think there's a bonfire up here. Hey, everyone needs to decide right now. Do I ruin this one section of Dark Souls 3 for you? Do I ruin your immersion with this one section forever? Or do you, like, for the sake of knowledge, do I tell you something to notice and ruin your immersion forever? Or do you want me to not tell you and believe that ignorance is bliss? Place your bets. By place your bets, I mean type in chat. I don't even put stuff in the work fridge because I'm too scared. Not that someone would take it just because the fridge is gross. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know if I've ever used a work fridge, to be honest. I had one at my old library job, and that was really nice. But I think I kept a sandwich there once. I think I put my lunchbox in the fridge that had the sandwich in it, just because it had been the entire day, and it wasn't cold anymore. Labeling food is a social construct created by sticky note companies to sell more sticky notes. That is a bold claim. You say that as if people don't use sticky notes for other things. I use sticky notes every day. I have like 6 pads of sticky notes I just put notes on and leave them sitting around. Micah has gone for, ruin my immersion, sir. I almost said illusion. So I'll ruin it. So when I push this lever, this little spiral section is going to go up again. As we near the top position, as we near like the top floor, it is going to click into place, and faintly in the background, you will hear a slight bing bing, like a modern elevator. Listen for it. There we go. It's very faint, but it is very much there. Sticky notes are a social construct created by paper and adhesive companies to sell more paper and adhesive. Maybe. Look, maybe. Maybe you're right. It's not even that I grew up hearing this. I learned this at one point and just kind of assumed it was true because my family told it to me, but I could be wrong about this. But what I've heard is that I've heard a story about how sticky notes were kind of invented, how they kind of came to be. You love the elevator noise? I'm glad. I think it's really funny. It seems very temperamental. Some people think it's very funny, and some people hate it because it's out of place. I think it's hilarious. Gender was created in the 1950s so bathroom companies could sell more bathrooms. You're right. You should say it. Here's the stupid thing, right? Everyone working at the bathroom companies is a big old idiot. Because if they just embraced, like, actual social change and realized that, like, gender is a spectrum, they could sell way more bathrooms. Because they could put more bathrooms for different parts of the spectrum. That's the big brain play here. People at bathroom companies are missing out. They should learn to accept us. Accept all the gays. All the genders. Do it. Do it, you cowards. You work at a bathroom company. Make the change. Dude, I've got the big brain. This is why somebody needs to hire me to make big brain business decisions. I've got the decisions right here. They're happening. As soon as, like, maybe the world just isn't ready, and that's unfortunate, but, like, bathroom companies could be the pioneer of this. Woman ahead, but man? That's a lore reference. Just bold. Oh, I love this armor. Can I wear this armor right now? Is this good armor, actually? Worse poise. But it looks so cool. And it's me over the weight threshold. Hang on. I love the brass armor so much, dude. I love the brass armor. I hate that you need to kill one of my favorite Dark Souls 1 NPCs to get it in Dark Souls 1. You're hired. What do I do to increase quarter 2 sales for 2021? Are we even in quarter 2 yet? When is quarter 2? Look, I'm all for making the big brain business decisions, except I don't know when the quarters are. Whoops. It's never been clear to me. Make more bathrooms. Yeah. Look, we can make more bathrooms. It's fine. Future's now, folks. Reversal ring. What does that do? Males can perform female actions and vice versa. What? Okay. Are there different animations based on the gender you pick at the beginning? That'd be weird. Okay. That's weird. I prefer the gender change coffin in Dark Souls 2. That's the one part about Dark Souls 2 I like, is the gender change coffin. That's the best part of that game. Oh, oh, oh. Now, here's the thing. Up ahead, we have a boss, and it's a very tough boss. And I wonder if I'm even ready for it. Like, numbers-wise, you know? Because I don't know if I am. I really don't know. So I'm running out of water. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some water. I'm not going to bother putting up the BRB screen because it's literally like 20 feet that way. Ugh, I should have done this earlier. Fuck. Whoops. No. Don't. I should have done this earlier, but now might be a good time to point out. If you like anything that's happening here, if you enjoy my stream, first of all, thank you. I'm so glad. Second of all, there's a Discord I share with my friend Micah, my boy. Cooking with Potatoes. It's the Combo Move Discord. Use !Discord to get a link to that. It's cool. Also, I have a schedule now. I have a schedule now because I want to actually stream and not just kind of wing it every day. I'm now planning on streaming 4 nights a week. It's a lot, but it's going to be great and fun. We're going to play games. It is you. It's Micah. At least one of those games is this while we finish it. Monday nights, Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, Saturday nights, all at 7 p.m. Central. Games. Saturday nights are for randomizers. Which randomizer? It's pretty random. It's pretty random. The other 3 for now are Dark Souls 3, except I'm thinking about either replaying a Pokemon game or trying out a Pokemon ROM hack. Yoshi recommended me a few earlier in tonight's stream, and so I need to look into those after stream and see if any of them catch my fancy. If they do, then I might do that. And I'll replace one of the 3 nights of Dark Souls 3 with Pokemon. Oh, can you not please? Can you not please? Thank you. No, don't. Very aggressive. Very aggressive for a Silver Knight. Ah, you have a friend. That's uncool. Did I watch So Random on Disney Channel? I did not. Was that so... Wait, hang on. Was that like the game show slash... Was that like the Saturday Night Live kind of parody? If so, wasn't that on Nick? I'm imagining a logo, like a logo with like a scribbly kind of like yellow face and like red lettering in the mouth. I'll take the backstab. I shouldn't have gone for that, but it was very satisfying to get. I should have dodged earlier if I could. Ow, okay. You know what? I should switch back to my lightning shield. I think this is a lightning heavy area in general. Hang on. Shield. Oh, wait. Do I not have a lightning shield? I thought I had a lightning heavy shield. Am I crazy? It might just be this one. I've never had a great shield. That's weird. Hang on. It might just be that one. I'm gonna need to make some adjustments though. Hang on. Sorry, gloves. Who needs gloves these days? Okay, so there was Sunny with a Chance, and they did So Random inside of the show. Okay. I'm pretty sure it was Disney had Demi Lovato. Then Disney made its own spin-off. Demi Lovato was a main character. I don't think I ever did. It depends on when it ran. I never really watched Disney Channel growing up. There was a period of time when I didn't have cable. We just couldn't afford it, and so I watched a lot of PBS Kids. That is a vast majority of what I watched. In fact, there was never really a time when we started paying for cable again. It kind of happened accidentally because we had a nice cable box repair guy who did us a solid. That's a fun story, actually. Dude, PBS Kids was the jam. It was great. I was big on Cyber Chase, Zaboomafoo. What else was there? I think Maya and Miguel was on there for a while. That was like end of when I stopped watching it. End of my little PBS Kids era. Watch Sesame Street till I was 14. Dude, yeah. I watch some Sesame Street now and then. When I could. Watch some VeggieTales on tape. We were a big VeggieTales family. It's very likely... Actually, no. I know this for a fact. My parents know the guy who made VeggieTales. I was very young when this happened, but I was eating dinner at the creator of VeggieTales' house when he got the call and like sold off VeggieTales. I was eating dinner at that man's house when that happened. Which is not my only like weird proximity relation to major events in history and or media, but like it's a weird one to have, nonetheless. You refuse to flinch, huh? I should have died there, I'll be honest. Cliffhanger? Sorry. What cliffhanger? What did I do? Did I interrupt myself in the middle of a story? Cyber Chase, OMGS, I watched it before I went to school. My Miguel, yup. Look, PBS Kids knew what was up. Get me entertained. Wait, what the hell? I didn't know about this. This is legendary. I didn't know this until recently. I mean, I've known for a while that my family knows the guy who made VeggieTales. And I've known for a long time that, like, we had dinner at his house once. But this was, like, a few months ago now. I was eating dinner with my family, and we were talking about him. And they were like, yeah, that was the night. Like, we didn't really get to talk to him much. He was on the phone a lot. That was, like, he was on the phone a lot because that was him, like, hashing out the deal and figuring out, like, what to do with the company or with the brand. So I was, like, I don't know, a toddler or something, just eating dinner at this guy's house while he sold off VeggieTales, I guess. It's the best thing you've ever heard. Look, it's a fun story. I feel like it's not even my story. Like, I can't really take credit for it. I don't have memories of it happening. It just is a thing that happened. I think it's a funny story, and I think it's funny that I happened to be there when this happened, but it's like, it hardly even feels like my story. I had nothing to do with the outcome. Yeah, there's that. What other weird connections do I have? My parents knew the guy who hijacked a plane in 9/11. That was a whole thing. Also friends with the old pianist from Toby Mac's band, Diverse City. Had dinner with him, and then he took us backstage once. Just weird connections here and there. Family has a lot of weird connections. Also, Cliffhanger was a short between other shows on PBS. Oh, sorry. I was really racking my brain, because in my head, I know I watched a lot of different shows. Or what shows I could watch on PBS, but I couldn't, like, remember any besides Cyberchase for a moment there. I think it might have just been Cyberchase for most of it. Oh, you know what else I watched was Roly Poly Oly. I watched Roly Poly Oly a lot. Oh, you're a big man with a lot of things to say. Can you not be that, please? Hello? You're a big threat to me. Don't, please. Wow, you're very aggressive. I wonder if you'll stay dead if I kill you. That'd be nice. Ow. I panic rolled, but it worked out. Yeah, come out here. Better space for me if you come out here. Come on. It looked like it almost rolled off this side, and I really want to see that now. Give me that. Yeah, love that. That was satisfying. That was good. Aldrich's Ruby. Hold up. What does that do? Recovers HP from critical attacks. Tempting. Like, what's one? Oh, Dragon Tales. That was another one. I watched a lot of Dragon Tales. You know which one? You're sure you know this one? Which story? Yeah, it was Dragon Tales Tales. That, yeah, you're right. It was wordplay. Good show. Bear in the Big Blue House. That was another one. Also watched a lot of Blue's Clues. I was a big Blue's Clues kid. I had an inflatable thinking chair. I had my own, like, official Steve Clue notebook and crayon. Like, I was in it. Blue's Clues was my thing when I was really young. And now, ironically, the host of Blue's Clues is a guy named Josh, which is awesome. So it's kind of like I'm hosting Blue's Clues, really. Do you have an item back there? I think you do. It looked... Yeah, you do. Hang on. Hang on. I take my time. Working my... I did not mean to parry there. Working my way back to you, babe. Was Blue's Clues on PBS? No. That was on Nick. We had Nick when I was really little. Then we lost cable for a while. Then we got it back later, after the cable guy incident. And by incident, I mean event. Incident implies a negative connotation, but it was not negative. It was very much positive. We got emails on that show now? On what show? Blue's Clues? They are updated. They're with the times. That makes sense, though. Ow, don't kill me. I'm such a cool guy. I like that that was my excuse. Don't kill me. I'm such a cool guy. As if that warrants not dying. I don't think killing these guys gets me anything, but like it's worth a shot, right? Oh, get me out of here. Not even like worth the souls, is it? Yeah, that is not worth it. Also, I am not fighting Aldrich with 2 Estus. I'm going back. Oh yeah, what happened to Mailbox? Is Mailbox like inbox now? Teletubbies, Thomas the Tank, JJ the Jet Plane, Barney, good shit. I watched some Teletubbies, but not much. They just kind of scared me. Thomas the Tank Engine, I didn't watch. For some reason, my younger cousin did, but I didn't. He got really into it. He had like a whole train set and everything. JJ the Jet Plane, I didn't like. Didn't like the faces. Gross, creepy faces. Barney, I did watch. I watched Barney when I was really little, but not for very long. Barney was a very short-lived period of my childhood TV viewing. Yeah, do a little level up. What do I even want for this level right now? Let's get a little endurance. Hang on.
Farewell, Ashen One.
We need a little bit more levels. Hang on. Just pop some of these bonus. That should be good.
Well, very well then taken.
We still have this soul of a champion that the vampire hunter just gave us for no reason. I still don't know what to do with that. Vigor and endurance, please.
Farewell, Ashen Maiden.
But Barney loves you, Josh. Look, that's what he says. I don't believe him. I think he's a liar.
That is, wasn't he?
Yes.
Seems like it. Right, my thanks. I'll be smithing with it. But us.
Cool. My brother's room got painted the blue and red of Thomas the Tank Engine growing up. I got Powerpuff Girls. You mad about Powerpuff Girls? About Powerpuff Girls? I wanted a muscle emoji but got the steam blowing out of your face emoji first. That is unfortunate. That is not the same thing.
Pretty be careful.
I didn't have a themed room growing up. I've never had a themed room.
Ah,
The closest thing I had was my old room in South Carolina had 1 royal purple wall and 3 warm like slate gray walls. That was it. Not even a theme, just a good color scheme. Now we can buy large Titanite shards. See, we're fine. Now we're fine to upgrade any regular weapon, which is nice. Okay. Yeah, we're fine.
Ashen One.
We're fine for now. You know, we never did. I tried looking around to figure out how to get places. Am I dumbass? I might be a dumbass, guys. I never went through these doors. I bought the tower key like first stream and couldn't figure out how to get to the tower, and I think it's just through here. Is Havel set in this game? I think so. Seed of a giant tree. I forget what that does, if anything. Enemies react to invaders. Oh. That's nice. So we gotta go through the tower, but also I can do a skip if I'm good at things. I'm over a good themed room. Look, they were like all the rage when like Extreme Makeover Home Edition was a thing. They seemed really appealing. But there's also the point of like, if you do that when you're a kid, there's a very good chance you'll grow out of that at some point. I'm just bad at this skip. Hang on. I've gotten this before. Like, there's the meme of Type Anything being like, You told us you were kinda into horses, so we did all this stuff. We made your room a barn. We put an actual horse in your room. Your bed is a horse, and we are paying for surgery to turn you into a horse. And, like, it's a good meme, but also that's kind of how it went. It's very clearly hyperbole, but it points out very distinctly, like, the flaw with that. Okay, that was good height, just not good distance. Hang on. Oh, that was actually really close. You're a hoe for a horse-themed room? Look, I've never been a horse guy. There we go, we got it. I've known a lot of people who are into horses. I've ridden horses before. I enjoy riding horses. I wouldn't call myself into horses. I would not go that far, frankly. Just goes around. Does this go anywhere? I did it. I did the skip. Yeah. It's not a hard skip, honestly. It takes some time to figure out, but it's not bad. I thought there was a way to get up another, like, tier. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's, like, through the inside. It might be through the inside. I know Snuggly's up here, and Snuggly gives things. I don't know what she gives. I will take a free Estus shard, thank you very much. One of them requires rubbish. Never mind. She does not want rubbish. I was super wrong. I can look up the list of what she wants at some point if I really want to. But she's not hard to get to. What is this? I could have been wearing this for so fucking long? Serious? I will gladly take more souls, thank you. I could have had this from the beginning if I just remembered to go through a certain door. Man. I like the free souls, though. Now, if I remember to equip the Mimic Head whenever we kill a boss, we'll be swimming in souls. I made that jump for all intents and purposes.
Well, remember me? You're making quite an effort. If you yearn for a proper, then kill the dark wraiths. He has been a prisoner for many ages in the deepest cell in all. I can see it in your eyes. If you... if you fancy a prop, then he is... I can...
Kill the dark... I haven't invaded anybody. Actually... No, I haven't invaded anybody. What are you talking about? You guys making up things that didn't happen? Come on. Okay, well, I guess it's time I do this, then. Here we go. Going up. Rising up. Above the clouds. I didn't invade someone to kill their invader. I was called by them. I was summoned to kill their invader. It was my service. I heard Patches close the door. Rude. Something this way? I'm actually really bummed I've missed out on Silver Serpent Ring this whole time. I went looking for that skip, like stream number 1. I just couldn't remember how to get there. If I had looked around a little bit more closely, I would have been there, and we would have been swimming in the souls. It's not a big deal. I've clearly made do. I haven't been like lacking for levels, I guess, but still. Firekeeper Soul, delightful. I forget what exactly this does in this game. Where is it? Hang on. What? I'm not crazy. I just got a Firekeeper soul. Where'd it go? Alright, gotta head out. I was at work at 5 this morning and I have class at 9:30 tomorrow, so I guess I need sleep. See you later. Thank you so much for tuning in, Elisa, and I really appreciate it. Hope you had a good time. Have a good night. Where did it go? Like, I'm not crazy. I just saw it. None of these. Oh, it's right here. Okay, there we go. Soul of a Firekeeper who returned from the Abyss. This Firekeeper preserves the bonfire and serves as champion. She is said to have soothed and accepted the Dark Sigil. It's tainted her soul, and yet her soul will one day embed itself in the bosom of another Firekeeper. So returning that to her allows me to heal the Dark Sigil, but I might not want to do that if I want to usurp the fire ending.
Sorry, friend. Be more careful. Some places are... Oh.
Yeah, Patches, you're laughing late. Look around. I'm trying to see the best way to get down from here. I want to fall and get that. I think I almost just ran right off the edge. I think the item down there, just at the bottom in general. Hang on. I'll make a jump for this one. If I have good aiming, I can do this. Okay. Oh! Whiffed it! Nailed it. The good news for us is that now I can just go beat up Patches. Is he already up here? He might already be up here. Yeah.
Ah, now, I'll come. You know what? You're a... that.
Forgive him. Not because I like him, just because there's no point in not. Yeah, you don't really have anything, do you?
Can't... Well, you could.
It's Good News Gears. It is. What was it? It is nearing 11. We're getting there. Honestly, hang on. I should unequip armor before I do this. Oh, I forgot we look awful. Ooh. That's unfortunate. Give me this. Now, I just need to aim better. Where is this? It's like lined up exactly with this stone. If I stay aligned on this little path, we'll be okay. Oh. Okay, there we go. Take a little chug. A little low. Down tonight. We're okay. Could this be a saint? Maybe. Estus ring. I forget. I think it just makes Estus more potent. Where is that? Oh. Yeah, just makes it more potent. That's fine. It's not really necessary is the thing. Alright, it's time for bed. I'll catch you later, man. Redrawn, have a great night. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Love the support. Thank you so much, man. I think this is all I had on. Add the Alva armor. The Alva armor looks cooler, but the Knight armor has better defenses and poise. Sucks. I would much rather play for looks than stats. I wish that there were cosmetic. There was like a cosmetic armor function. That's a thing I really like in certain RPGs that have like customizable armor and shit. Like, I want to be able to equip certain stuff for stats, but appear a certain way for the sake of appearance. I want to be able to have style and not miss out on like actually good numbers.
Just wasn't it?
Reinforce, please. Yep, we're good.
For the beacon.
And do a little set. Do I have an Undead Bone Shard? I do not. And Orlando. Okay. Okay. We're in a tough spot. We're in a tough spot. Now here's the deal. It's almost 11 my time, which means it's almost been 4 hours of stream. Now, I'm setting myself up for a certain kind of hell tomorrow when I come back to this. Assuming I come back tomorrow and not Wednesday. I'll do Pokemon tomorrow, maybe, if I pick a game. Stay tuned. But I'm going to end stream here, which means when I come back to this either tomorrow or Wednesday, I'm going to have to dive straight into Aldrich, and that's going to suck, but it's going to be really funny for those of you